Alright. Uh, Happy New Year, and more Ace Attorney. On to Chapter 3. Episode 3, I have chapter in the stream title. I don't, it's the same difference. Whatever. Oh yeah, I forgot about this cutscene. The pale moon in the sky cries for your blood. I have no control over the text boxes. The moon? No, it is you who should gaze upon the moon, for it will be the last moon you ever see. So dramatic. See you in hell, evil magistrate. I'm not yelling. I'm still not yelling. The warrior swords gleam and strike in the moonlight. One has fallen, but who? Only the moon knows. Don't miss next week's exciting episode. The Dark Messenger returns. Alright then. Now I have control over the game again. Yeah, I completely forgot that was the thing up until I clicked the save file. That was fun last stream, wasn't it? Was that an RPG Maker sound effect? I think it was, actually. I think it was. It might be stock sounds. I wouldn't be surprised. Also, I have a drink with me, so if you hear what sounds like me taking a sip of a drink, well, I mean, you probably could figure that out on your own anyway. That makes sense, yeah. That rocked! Oh, alright, back to voice time. Don't worry, I got myself some popcorn. This entire stream is just gonna be you just sitting back going, popcorn, nice, fun, yummy, while I do all the work. I mean, that's how it is every stream, but especially this. It's a visual novel. See you in hell, evil magistrate. Whoa, stop waving that broom around. Oh, Nick, I didn't know you were here. Of course I'm here. What was that surreal show you were watching? What? Nick, you mean you don't know the Steel Samurai? He's only the most popular TV hero for young people. I'll occasionally put chomp in chat for comedic effect. Crunch, chomp, munch. Eating sound. Young? Like, how young? 10 years old? Then what the heck are you getting all excited for? Hey, I'm only 17. That's 17. See, I'm a teen, not like you, Nick. Hey, don't talk to me like I'm your grandpa or something. I'm only 24 myself. I'm personally 20, so I'm like halfway between these two idiots. Then watch it with me. He's really cool, and it's really popular. When they asked grade school kids what they wanted to be, Steel Samurai was #1. I really worry about kids these days. Gramps. Well, Steel Samurai's over. I guess it's time to close up the office. Wait, was she calling me a grandpa? I guess. Wish we had some clients. Wish we had some clients, he says, knowing full well that that entails murder. Man, if only people would be dying right now, that'd give us some money, right? Yeah, kids these days, a lot of directions to take that. A month has passed since my trial. Mia's murder was the talk of the town for some time, but no one paid any attention to the Wright & Co. law offices. How am I gonna pay the rent this month? It'll be okay. I'm sure some big client is just around the corner. Huh. Someone just took out a typewriter. Click, 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 clack, click, 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 click. It's always so dramatic. Ah, God, no! No! Not this noise! Ah, fuck! Ow! Ears! Ow! I hate that. I hate that so much. I mean, he beat Miles Edgeworth in court. That's supposedly a feat. Why hasn't he had any clients? Good question, honestly. Hello, this is Phoenix. Nick! What? It's still early. Hey, it's the Steel Samurai. The Steel Samurai got arrested. Huh? You mean the guy on that show? Yes. They're saying that the Steel Samurai killed the villain. Uh, isn't that what he's supposed to do?
Yeah, on TV.
Yeah, on TV.
No, I mean, he actually did it in real life. He skewered a villain with a samurai spear.
I have absolutely no idea what you're talking about.
Just come to the office, quick, please, Nick.
That's what it probably feels like for whenever I'm talking about some random shit that no one knows. Like whenever I'm just talking to you people in chat about some weird reference and anyone else who's watching it's all just going over their heads. It's that feeling, ain't it? Maya's here, watching television. Now for the morning news. The actor Will Powers was arrested yesterday. Powers plays the lead role in the popular kid show The Steel Samurai, Warrior of Neo-Old Tokyo. I heard Austin Powers in that name. He was arrested on suspicion of murder. The victim, Jack Hammer, who plays the villain known as the Evil Magistrate. His body was found still inside the Evil Magistrate costume. I'm sorry, I just heard the name Jack Hammer, and my brain just was like, right, pun names, forgot. The samurai spear was also found stuck through the body. Police believe this was the murder weapon, and are investigating further. This has to be a joke.
No, no, no. It's a nightmare. The Steel Samurai is over. The world is over.
Ah! Stop! I can't skip it! Please answer that faster next time.
Yes, Wright and Co. law offices. What? Nick, it's the Steel Samurai.
What?
Yes, yes, of course. We'll be right there. Let's go, Nick.
Go? Go where?
They have the Steel Samurai down in detention.
So what?
So I've decided this will be our first case.
Oh, great. So, this is gonna be one of those chapters, huh? One of those chapters that makes it just go, what the fuck were they on when they wrote this? Every visual novel I've played has at least one of those. It's a nice day outside. The hotel across the way is always full. There's a bellboy happily cleaning the room. I feel like none of this is really gonna be new. Mia's favorite potted plant, Maya's been watering it so much lately, it looks a little swollen. She's either trying to make it grow or she's perfecting her water torture technique. A poster of an old movie that Mia liked. I was thinking I should go see it myself, then I realized the poster didn't actually say the title of the movie. There's a horrendous amount of legal books here. Scarier still is the thought I have to read all these now. The desk. Mia's desk. Actually, it's my desk now. Sitting here always makes me feel like a professional. Alright. That's all the examining. What to do? Well, what should we do?
What should we do? How can you just sit there like that? We have to get down to the detention center and meet the Steel Samurai.
Does she want to investigate this case or just do some sightseeing, I wonder? My money's on sightseeing.
We don't have enough information to make a case yet.
Just admit it, you don't have a clue what happened.
No, we just don't have enough information.
Present my badge! What about this?
You like showing that off, don't you, Nick?
My poor, poor ego. I can't believe there was actually dialogue for that. October 16th. Detention Center Visitors Room. Oh, God. What is he, a werewolf? What's wrong, Maya? It's him, in the flesh.
Is that guy really him?
What do you mean, that guy? Of course it's him. Will Powers, our client. That's him.
Maybe I shouldn't be saying this, but he definitely did it. Murder. At least once. Maybe twice.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. What are you saying?
Yes?
Something wrong?
No, no.
This is getting off to a great start. I know, you're disappointed, aren't you?
Disappointed? Oh no, oh no.
No, it's okay. This is the real me. When I got the part of the Steel Samurai with that mask, I decided I would never show my face in public until the job was over. It's the kids, you know? I didn't want to wreck their dreams.
Oh.
I guess it didn't matter. So much for dreams. Wonder what they think of the Steel Samurai now. Crying. Yeah.
Nick,
What?
he's a good guy. I mean, he's good.
Yeah.
He didn't do it.
God. Smile for the camera. Guy's a statue. He seems frozen in awe of Will Powers, it just said. Sure, they're just gonna come up with something different every time, I can tell already. It's been 3 chapters, how'd I only now realize that? Is that a pipe on his shirt? That's a little pipe. Why is there a pipe on his shirt? What? What happened? Maybe you could start by telling us what happened. Yes, of course. It seems like it was only yesterday. Actually, it was only yesterday. The cast had come down to Global Studios for a run-through. We went through a few action sequences at 10 that morning. There was a rehearsal scheduled for 5 in the afternoon. When 5 came around and the staff gathered at the studio, the evil magistrate was found lying in a crumpled heap near the set. So, Jesus Christ, even without blood, just seeing that's horrible. Yeah. They took off his mask and discovered that it was Jack Hammer. Dead. He had been expertly skewered with the samurai spear. The samurai spear? Yes, it's a long spear that the Steel Samurai uses as a weapon. I don't know why, but having just the hole in the chest without any blood to cover it up somehow is a little more disturbing. Am I the only one who thinks that? Anyway, the Steel Samurai. Maybe you could explain to me just what the Steel Samurai is.
Nick, how could you say such a thing? I'm sorry, sir. I apologize for my partner. He's new to this and a bit out of touch with the world.
Hey, who's new to this? No, it's alright, really. The Steel Samurai is the lead character in a popular kids show. He walks the streets of Neo-Old Tokyo, fighting battle after battle against the evil magistrate and his minions. Of course, he never really defeats the evil magistrate. Although, I guess he did defeat him this time. I'm not crying. I see. Neo-Old Tokyo, who comes up with these names? Anime. That's who comes up with the names, just the people that write the anime. When a Japanese game is calling out how weird anime is, what does that tell you? Now, where were you on the day of the murder? Well, that morning I came to the studios at 9. We worked through some action scenes until noon. I love that. I love this face. Oh, and her in the background. I've seen her before. Aren't most anime adapted from manga? Yeah, I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure that's true, yeah. Most, at least. Probably not all of them. But, this security guard lady in the back, I've seen her sprites and stuff in the past before. I don't know much about her, but I have seen her sprites. That's about it. Rehearsal was to begin at 5, but I was a little tired. So after lunch, I took a nap in my dressing room. When I woke up, it was after 5. I was late for the rehearsal. I hurried to the studio and found everyone looking shocked. They arrested me on the spot and brought me here. So he was sleeping the entire afternoon of the murder? Some action hero. What'll the kids think? I think I should probably check out the scene of the murder. Right, Global Studios. I'll draw you a map.
Wow, Nick, let's go!
I'm willing to bet $10 she asks for autographs. Only $10. Man, you do not know how to do, how to bet properly. Also, here's my badge. Here. I see. Let me guess, this guy wasn't the top student in improv class. Wrong button. I feel like move should be before examine. Like, examine and move just should be swapped around. I don't know why it confuses me as much as it does.
Wow, so this is where they make the Steel Samurai show. Awesome! Aren't you excited?
Oh god. Her name is Old Bag. I didn't know that. I did not know that.
Hey, you there!
Yeah, she deserves a chain smoker voice.
You want in, you gotta go through me.
Oh, sorry. We're, lawyers.
Oh yeah? Well, that's great. I'm security. And it's my job to make sure that gawkers like you stay out. Chocolate. I remember when they invented chocolate. I always hated it.
Yeah, I know that you can do a really good chain smoker voice somehow for some reason. But you're not on stream right now.
Gawkers?
Gawkers, sightseers, tourists. I know the type. You heard about the incident and came to snoop around. Youths today, something horrible happens.
Okay. I can't read that fast. I'm sorry, I just can't. Hippie clothes. Hippie clothes. uh, Anytime the game does that, I feel like I just had a stroke. Every single time the game starts skipping dialogue and I just have no control over it, it feels like I just had a goddamn stroke.
Nick, will I grow up to be like her? Please say no.
I don't know, it's possible.
Hey! Listen when you're being spoken to, youths today.
God, I hate her. The computer that runs the studio security cameras.
Hey, no touching!
Security guard station. That security lady must like junk food. There's a mountain of it on the desk in there. I can see the computer that runs the security cameras. An overhead map of the studios. That doesn't look like much of a map, honestly. It looks like a blank sheet of paper. Right from here is the employee area. To the left are the actual film studios. Oh, first time chat. Oh, no, that is that's a bot. Hang on a minute. Time for me to figure out how to get rid of the bot. Hang on a minute. I don't actually know I don't actually know how I would do that very easily. Hang on a minute. I am figuring things out as I go. There's the ban. Whop. Cool. Well, that happened. Anyway, bot gets yeeted. My bad? What do you mean you're bad? What, the fact that you couldn't figure it out? Yeah, no, both of us are new to this, it's okay. I just clicked on the username and it appeared. I'm a mod, I should have. Again, we're both new to this, it's fine. But yeah, you just click on the username and the button's right there. Which is, news to me. This is... a look behind the curtain, new to streaming, this is how things happen. Technical difficulties are a thing. It exists, no one is surprised. Sorry about, wasting time. Crunch, of course. Sorry about wasting everyone's time. Just... Gate. The main entrance to the studio. There was a big scene here yesterday with onlookers pressing up against the gate. I imagine so. Suspicious white van. Looks like a studio van. They probably use it to carry around film equipment. And kidnap children. Was that joke too edgy? The studios. So, what do you do here at the studios?
At Global Studios, we make children's dreams come true. In fact, in my younger days...
No, you were a star?
Only a little twinkle between the stars here, I'm afraid, dearie.
Wow.
This place has really gone downhill, you know. But 10 years ago, now that was a studio of dreams. Hammer was a big star back then, too, he was.
Hammer?
The victim dummy. The evil magistrate. He's been reduced to playing villains now. Not exactly the best material to work with.
Can you tell me about Mr. Will Powers?
He's not a bad kid, but don't be fooled by his mask. You wouldn't want him on the silver screen without it, believe me.
Everyone is calling him ugly, but he wasn't that ugly. Like, I made the joke about him being a werewolf because of his facial hair and stuff, but he wasn't ugly. I wouldn't say that. The guy looked fine. Just a bit of an unconventional hairstyle.
Little old ladies watching would lose their lunch. That's probably why he thought that the Steel Samurai was his big chance. No one thought he was capable of doing what he did to poor Jackhammer.
We don't know for certain that Will Powers is guilty.
Powers? Of course he's guilty. How do I know? I know everything. That's my job.
Also, I just realized, unlike the last two chapters, we didn't get spoiled at the beginning of this chapter about who the killer is. So, it's down to actually us figuring it out. My bets are on her. What kind of person was Jackhammer?
What kind of person? Oh, if only you knew. Jackhammer will live on in many hearts as the ultimate action hero. He was simply dashing in the Dynamite Samurai series.
Honestly, he looks like a budget Street Fighter character. Also, why is his mouth so long? Am I the only one seeing that? His mouth just looks really long and wide for some reason. Should I have heard of that?
But there was an accident during filming 5 years ago. He got an unlucky break after that, reduced to playing the villain on a children's program. What's more, I heard they were paying him peanuts. It's enough to make you cry.
Reason for suspicion. Why are you so certain Mr. Powers is the killer?
I was standing right here yesterday, I was here from 1 in the afternoon to 5 when they found the body. Now the studio where the murder took place is to the left here. So if you want to go to the studio, you have to pass by me. Only one person went by here between 1 and 2:30 when the murder took place.
And that person was Mr. Powers?
Yes, I saw him.
But Mr. Powers says he was sleeping in his dressing room.
Oh, I'm sure he would say that. He's no fool. But he was the only one that walked by. He's the killer, you can bet your biscuits on it. Isn't it about time for you to be heading home? There's nothing to see here. Move along.
Actually, we're here at Mr. Powers' request.
I thought you were suspicious looking. Show me a letter of request, and maybe I'll just let you in.
This lady here thinks she owns the place, obviously.
Well, I am a certified attorney.
What's that? You're giving that to me?
Absolutely not. Yeah, fine. Really though, I'm looking at him again and I'm still wondering, like, why do people think he's ugly? I don't get it. I really don't. He looks fine. Whatever.
Hello, how was the studio? They all think I did it, don't they?
No, not at all. Isn't that right, Nick?
Right, not at all. At worst, you're a suspect. Alright. Now, your alibi again, for some reason? Mr. Powers, you aren't hiding anything from me, are you?
What? No, I never do that.
Earlier you said that you were sleeping in your dressing room after lunch.
Yes, like a baby.
But the security lady says she saw you that day. She says she saw you heading towards the scene of the crime.
What? That's not possible. I really don't know what to say. I was sleeping, I promise.
Mr. Powers, if you want me to help you, you have to tell me the truth. I'm new to this lawyer business, and I need every advantage I can get.
I know, I'm sorry. But I swear to you on my mama's grave I was sleeping. Maybe the security lady only thought she saw me.
What did she see? He doesn't seem to be lying. About the security guard at the main gate of the studio.
Oh, the security lady?
She's terrible. She called me suspicious looking.
Yes, actually, she's said the same thing to me before. Take off that mask were her words, I believe. She sucks up to all the bigwigs at the studio. Let her see you stumble once and she'll never let up on you.
She's got some nerve.
Do you think you could write up a letter formally requesting my representation?
Of course.
Yay. I just hope this will get me past that security lady. Thank you. Goodbye. Hello. Fuck off. Ma'am, have a look at this. It's a letter of request from Mr. Powers. I'm realizing very quickly, by the way, that her voice is probably gonna ruin my throat, but I'm okay with that.
Yes, I recognize the bold, childish scrawl.
Powers' request given to the security lady.
To think he would entrust his fate to youths of such unreliable appearance. Really?
Really?
Anyway, you may pass. But only left from here toward the studios. No going to the right, that's the employee area. No one allowed inside, pal, were my instructions. The good detective told me himself.
Hey, Nick!
Huh?
There were maps in the security guard station.
Hey, not bad. So we're at the main gate. Take a left, but hang on. If we're at the main gate, we'd be facing south, so a left would be the employee
God damn it. Video games. Why?
Whatever. There's a gate to both the studios, though.
Those are 50 cents a piece, thank you.
Well, time to go, Nick.
50 cents!
Yeah, I'm not paying you, sorry. This is the simplest map in the world, by the way. It looks like my D&D maps. Move. Outside Studio 1. Oh, I've seen this screen before. Anything I say from this game that I've seen before, it's usually out of context stuff, so I don't really know a whole ton. Oh, hey, it's Gumshoe. What voice did I give him? What? Was that a bird? What? I guess there are birds.
Hey, aren't you that murderer from the other day?
Ah! It's that confused detective.
Hey, pal, you know Prosecutor Edgeworth is all upset, and it's your fault. I saw him sipping tea and staring gloomily out the window.
So?
Hey, if he's depressed, it's all your fault for doing sloppy detective work. Detective?
I think you hurt his feelings.
Oh no, I'm sorry.
Well, I think his feelings are easily hurt.
You're right, pal, it's all my fault. I can blame other people all I want, but I know the truth in my heart.
Hey, don't take it so hard. There's always a next case.
Yeah, I suppose you're right. Hey, what exactly are you two doing here?
Well, we're on this case too, pal.
Huh? Hey, you can't just go around saying pal like that. That's my endearing character trait.
I'd say he's a character, all right.
Oh, hello.
Shut up.
Shush. Background noise. I'm sorry. Hello, Garfield. God, as soon as you get here, the background noise starts. I even have microphone filters on to stop that. Oh, God. This is why I wish I lived alone sometimes. But that's not viable based on how much I earn. Don't have the money for that, sorry. Sorry to who? Sorry to myself, I guess. Security camera. Hey, there's a camera here.
That's a security camera. It takes photos of people going to the studio. All you have to do is look at the data and you can see who went where.
There's a number plate on the camera. ST1-307. That must be the camera ID number. That's probably gonna be handy later. I'm a little bushed. Maybe I'll take a short rest here. What does that mean? What? Hang on, what is... I mean, I'm assuming it means tired based on the context, but I've never heard anyone use bush as a verb. Extremely tired, exhausted. Yep, that's... yeah. That adds up, I'd say. Oh, I've never heard that before, huh?
Hey, good idea, pal.
Detective, aren't you on the case?
Well, yeah, but... Hey, us detectives get tired of standing around too, pal.
Detective Gumshoe, what's down the path to the left? It looks like a tree fell down over the path.
Oh, yeah, that way's kind of dangerous. You should stay out, pal. There's nothing down there anyway. That's where Studio 2 used to be, they tell me. They don't use it now, though.
Hang on a minute. What? So the gate is there, but according to the map, the gate should be before Studio... Oh, wait, no. The gate, oh. Is that... So, wait, no, hang on. I'm confused about the map. We were at the main gate when we saw the security lady, not just gate. So if this gate is supposed to be in front of Studio 2, then this gate right here should be here, unless this welcome sign is what they're referring to as gate. But that's not a gate, that's a welcome sign. What? My brain. This map is not helpful. I got Monsters of the Multiverse for Crimbo. Nice. For Crimbo, I got a set of D&D books for myself. What was it? Trying to see what it was from across my room. Let me see. Spelljammer Adventures in Space. So, you know, not rule books, but it's a setting. But, you know, that's cool. I also recently bought the monster manual for myself. The studio mascot. I guess it's a monkey of some kind. But what kind of monkey has a nose like that? He's holding a sign in his hand. Right to Studio 1, left to Studio 2.
What's up with that thing? It looks kind of busted.
Oh, the wind was pretty strong yesterday and the head broke off. It took that tree down with it, too.
That's what I kind of want, but I'm on the fence about it. What, Spelljammer? I would have thought you'd have Spelljammer, considering you play an Auto Gnome and they're in that book. Let me guess, you learned about Auto Gnomes via the internet. The entrance to Studio 1. This is the studio where they found Jack Hammer's body.
Let's go in and check it out, Nick. Hey, it's locked!
Looks like you need a card key to get in, or climb the fence. It's really short. It makes sense that they would want to keep the non-employees out. Really, though, that is a really short gate. I mean, like, this bench goes, like, halfway up the gate. If you really wanted to climb over it, you would just push the bench over and just kind of step over it. It wouldn't be that hard. Let's be honest here. Oh, welcome.
There's a big welcome sign above the path.
Yeah, apparently the studio's fallen on tough times. They've started letting people in on days they aren't filming. They make a bit extra money by charging for admission.
Huh, you sure know a lot about this place, Detective. You know, you could always quit being a detective and work here.
Yeah, and what perfect timing with the studio mascot down for the count.
Huh? Just what's that supposed to mean, pal?
God, I see why people love Gumshoe, because I'm starting to fall in love with this dummy. So how's your investigation going, Detective?
Well, hey, I can't tell you that, pal.
Nick, maybe you need to be a little more indirect with your questions.
Right. So, Detective, mind if I take a look at what you got?
What I got?
The autopsy report. The latest version, if you please.
Right. Sorry about what happened last time, pal.
Reason for arrest. Why was Mr. Powers arrested?
Simple, pal. The murder took place right over there in Studio 1. Now, the victim entered Studio 1 at approximately 1 p.m. At that time, there was no one other than the victim in the studio. According to the autopsy report, the time of death was 2:30 p.m. Only one person went to the studio between 1 and 2:30. And that person was none other than Will Powers. No one else, pal. If you think I'm lying, ask the security lady at the main gate.
I mean, I would rather ask the security camera here, but okay.
Nick, if that's true, anyone would think that Powers did it with that kind of evidence.
Thanks for cheering me up. The security lady. About the security lady.
Oh, that sweet old lady. What a charmer.
Huh? Are we talking about the same person?
When I showed her my badge, she gave me a donut and some coffee.
Remember what Powers said? She's a sucker for authority.
She even gave me a piece of valuable evidence.
What?
Decisive evidence. What kind of evidence?
Well, that, photo. The photo of the Steel Samurai headed toward the scene of the crime.
What? Who took that?
See the camera up on that gate, pal?
The gate? You mean the one with the welcome sign?
Perfect idea, make him so mad he can't do any detective work. He can barely do any detective work as it is. I'm sorry, Gumshoe, but he really can't.
Yeah, whenever someone walks by, the camera automatically snaps a photo of them.
Oh no! Nick, he has evidence. We're finished.
Funny, for someone with hard proof, he doesn't look too happy.
What's wrong, pal? You seem down.
Don't look so happy when you say that.
Oh,
We'd like to ask the employees here some questions.
sure thing, pal. Go wherever you like. Of course, if you're not gonna find any clues I haven't already found.
I'm glad someone around here seems to be enjoying themselves.
Nick, let's go. We've got a free pass to the place. Now's our chance to check things out.
Oh god, not evidence in a murder trial. You don't actually know. Yeah, you weren't here for a while. Yeah, no. He has evidence against our defendants, our client. So, oh no, not evidence. Also, security lady. They still have her named as security lady despite the fact that her text boxes call her old bag. I gather as much. Oh yeah, that's right. You've already played part of the game, haven't you? You know some of it, right? How much do you know again? No, I watched someone play it, but still, you know the game. All right. So that was pointless for me to say. Oh god, that fucking smile. Hello, Edgeworth. How are you doing? You're just gonna constantly be in my profiles forever, aren't you? Let's see. No, wrong button again. Wait, hang on. Wait. They say I can go wherever I want. So, how do I go to places, then? Because that's just back to the main gate. I assume they want me to go back to the main gate. Yeah, I guess. When I heard you can go wherever you want, I imagined Studio 1 or 2. Anyway.
Nick, look! The security lady's in the guard station, stuffing her face with donuts. I guess all cops like their donuts.
Yeah, and they're soft enough she doesn't need teeth to chew them.
Hey, you! Well, are you satisfied Powers is guilty yet?
She had to make my life harder by giving that photo to Detective Gumshoe. Sick burn, lol. Photographic proof. Why didn't you tell us about the security photo, ma'am?
Hmm? Oh, that. I just thought it'd be more thrilling to talk with the detective himself. Those things are important, you know. Oh, just to the left from here is the gate with the camera that took that photo. It's my job to check the photos every day, you see.
Reason for suspicion.
This guard station is in a central position. No matter where you go here, you pass by my station first. Now poor Hammer, he went to the studio just before 10.
Gotta go grab a phone charger? What, are you watching this on your phone or something?
The murder happened right around 2:30, see?
No? Well, okay then. I guess you're not gonna boo out of the stream. I say as if it would be a Discord noise.
The only one I seen go through here between 1 and 2:30 was Powers himself.
But I gotta make my D&D character for next Saturday. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I was probably gonna ask someone else for help with that, because, I'm making Shadow the Hedgehog as my character. So I'm gonna need Rose's help. Yeah, I'm gonna be asking, Rose for help, probably. Make sure he has a gun. No, I made a rule for myself that I am not going to give him a gun. I can still pull from the Shadow the Hedgehog game, but no guns. And I also made the rule that Sonic 06 and Sonic Boom aren't able to be taken from, because they're debatably... Well, Boom is definitely an alternate universe, and Sonic 06 is debatably an alternate universe. So... And also, what do you mean, why not? I don't want to give Shadow a gun. He has so many other cool abilities. Why would I just go the boring route and go, gun?
The security camera got a good look at him, too. If he's not the one that did it, I don't know who is.
Maybe it was you?
Good one, Sonny.
She thinks I was joking. Mr. Hammer. Was the victim Mr. Hammer a popular actor?
Oh, he was the biggest star in the studio.
Was. Past tense?
Oh yes, he was great as the bearded samurai.
That too, yes. He's shown the brightest back in the day. Making a star like him play the evil magistrate, it's a disgrace, I tell ya. Hammer took it pretty hard, and who can blame him?
Automatic camera. About the security camera.
Ah, yes, the camera. It's automatic. It can tell when someone walks through that gate, see? Then it snaps a photo.
If it can tell when someone walks through the gate, walk around the gate. Just go into the trees. Am I wrong?
Apparently it records the time when it takes a picture, too. But I don't bother myself with those details. I just view all the photos on the computer over in the security guard station.
Oh god, my throat's hurting from her. I'd regret this.
I check them every day before going home, I do.
Well, I don't know why I'm still examining. I don't need to. Now what? Employee area. October 16th, yeah.
Nick, this is where they do all the behind-the-scenes stuff. Hey, look, there's Power's dressing room. No one's here this soon after the murder, I guess. Let's take a look around.
Snooping.
Snooping as usual, I see.
A window into the dressing room. The glass is frosted, so I can't see inside. Let's see. Cola. I read it as Cola for a second. Cola. Candy, chips, gum. Huh. It's so normal. I was expecting some cool theme snacks or something. Popcorn, at least. Hey, speaking of Cola and popcorn, how you doing over there?
Oh, wait, look! Samurai soda! Nick, try this.
Ladies first. That must be the storage room. Munch. Nice. That's where they keep all the film equipment.
Wow, Nick, you know a lot about the industry.
What else would they keep in a film studio? Let's see. Anything else? Singular soda. The remains of yesterday's lunch are scattered around. Everyone was probably too shocked to clean up. There's a T-bone on one of the plates, minus the steak.
T-bone steak. That would have hit the spot.
You just had a burger!
Yeah, but I have a second stomach just for steaks.
What? I don't want to call anyone out, but I know some people like that. There's a sign by the dressing room door. Will Powers. It must be neat to be the star and have your own room like this. Door to the dressing room. It's not locked.
Hey, Nick, let's take a look inside. Maybe we can find something as a souvenir.
What do you mean, find?
You never know. There might be something like the samurai spear.
We don't need a spear.
And that's the murder weapon, for crying out loud.
Move. Into the dressing room. Powers' dressing room. So this is where he was sleeping. Or at least this is where he claims he was sleeping.
No one actually saw him taking a nap here, did they?
Right, and there's a picture of him near the crime scene. I hope he's telling the truth, for his sake. He actually made a fake bed for himself on the couch. Looks like someone was sleeping here. Maybe Powers did take a nap here yesterday. It's locked. Looks like he doesn't open his window much. I guess it is kind of dusty outside. Assuming that's the same window that we just saw outside, that means that the door is slightly off-screen to the left. Random observation, but yeah. There's some regular suits in among the costumes here. Those must be his own clothes.
It'd be fun to wear one of the costumes.
I'd say you were already wearing one myself. There's a bunch of snacks on the table. They must give these to the employees. Some tea and cookies.
Nick, I'm hungry.
You just had a burger.
Yeah, but I have a separate stomach for sweets.
How many stomachs does this girl have?
This must be Power's bag.
Hey, don't open that.
Look.
An employee card key. That must be Powers. It says Studio 1.
Let's take it, Nick.
Borrow it. Borrow it. You mean borrow. We're stealing a key so that we can trespass. For the sake of the investigation. No one needs to know we're trespassing. Shush. Shush. The cops don't need to know.
I wonder what else is inside Power's bag.
Stop that! My partner, the thief in training. There's a vast array of cosmetics here.
Oh, this is the wig he used in Samurai Boogie Woogie. Nick, try this on.
No. And how can you tell the name of a show just by looking at a wig?
I, kinda like samurai movies.
Kinda. This is literally me talking about, like, JoJo and stuff like that. Oh, hey, I recognize that. I know exactly what that stand's name is. They always have mirrors like this in a dressing room. I see my hair is still nice and spiky, just how I like it. I think that's everything. And now we just kinda go all the way over to Studio 1. Nope. Examine. There. The entrance to Studio 1 is the studio where they found his body. Let's go in and check it out, Nick. I wonder if this card key we borrowed from the dressing room will work. It did.
Alright, we're in.
She's way too happy for someone visiting a crime scene. You know, we're just breaking and entering while the detective is just sitting there, watching us. We're not suspicious at all. What is it? You're real quiet all of a sudden.
Doesn't it give you the shivers, Nick? That white tape, it's so real.
Well, the evil magistrate did die here. And the steel samurai killed him. Murder weapon was the samurai spear. Sounds pretty real to me. What the fuck is this? Like Clue? The steel samurai killed the evil magistrate with the samurai spear in the Studio 1. Like, this is a game of Clue we're playing. Ladder.
Look, a ladder.
That's a step ladder.
No. Oh no, step ladder! So, what's the difference? You need to stop judging things based on narrow-minded cultural assumptions, Nick.
Right, sorry. This girl is out there.
Hey, look, that's the chair the director sits in. I've always wanted to sit in one of these. Hey, Nick, take a look at that. One of those black and white boards they clap at the start of filming. You know, like a clapboard. And look, a megaphone, a real live megaphone. Ready, Nick? Action!
This girl is more trouble than I thought. I kind of wish I had a voice changer just so that I could give my voice echo or something when she said action.
What's this?
That's for reflecting light. They call it a reflecting screen or something like that. The assistant holds it during filming.
Huh.
What? Where's your enthusiasm for all the things entertainment?
Well, lighting is fine, but I'd want to be the director. Or maybe the Steel Samurai.
I think she's being serious. What's that, a lunchbox? No. Unknown. Doesn't matter. Backpack also doesn't matter. Very suspicious.
Wow, look at that camera. That must cost a ton.
Yeah, so don't touch it.
Whoa, it's heavier than I thought.
Hey, you, no touching that. Who is that? Oh. A new character. Who I don't know how to voice. I'm sorry, my partner is kinda, you know.
You know? No, I don't know.
Who are you?
Who, me? I'm an assistant here. I help with props and stuff, moving them around, ordering new ones, etc. We're lawyers representing Mr. Will Powers.
I have no idea how to differentiate the two girl voices. Look, I am bad at voice acting, especially when it comes to female characters. So, like, I can try is about all I can give you people. If the two voices sound too similar, I'm sorry.
Oh, you're WP's people. WP? Oh, Will Powers. WP, I get it. I don't envy you guys one bit. But do what you can for WP, okay? He'd never hurt a fly. He has to be innocent. Don't worry, leave it to us.
Wrong button. I thought that was examine. I'm bad. The camera again.
Wow, look at that camera. That must cost a ton.
Yeah, don't touch it. It's heavier than I thought. So it's that dialogue all over again then. Skill issue? You mean voice issue? Looks like a backdrop for a stage. This must be used in the Steel Samurai show.
Of course. That's the mountain,
Fujiyama. Fujiyama, okay. Took me a second. Doesn't the Steel Samurai take place in Old Tokyo? Can you even see Mount Fuji from there?
Not Old Tokyo, Nick. Neo-Old Tokyo.
Oh. Right. They outline where Jack Hammer's body lay with tape. His body was found still inside the evil magistrate costume. I guess that's why the head part looks like a helmet. Funny, I expected a spear stabbing would leave at least a few bloodstains. I guess the costume must have absorbed most of it. Oh, so the lack of blood wasn't just an artistic thing. So, the body was moved, then. Presumably. The day of the crime. Could you tell me anything about the day of the murder?
Yes, I was in the studio the whole day. I was the only assistant on staff that day, you see. Only one assistant? Yes, well, the studios isn't doing so well right now. And yesterday was only rehearsal for our action sequences. Oh, I see.
The real question is, why would they use a prop that could actually harm somebody? Very good question! It's also, in this flashback, it also got broken. And that might come into play later. I mean, like, technically speaking, we shouldn't know that it's broken, because they haven't told us yet, but I can clearly see that the spear is, in fact, snapped.
In the morning, we went through the action sequences in the employee area. WP and Hammer were there, along with everyone else.
The employee area, that's where Power's dressing room is, right?
Yes, that's the place. After eating lunch there, Mr. Hammer went to Studio 1.
I kind of want to just look at the art. It's good. It's good art.
Then I saw WP go into his dressing room. But I didn't see either of them after that.
Did you know that Mr. Powers was sleeping in his room?
No, I wouldn't go in there unless I had some urgent message for him. I mean, it's his private... What kind of girl do you think I am?
Well, what kind? No, I'm sure you're a fine girl. Sorry. So much for getting confirmation of Power's alibi.
What do we do, Nick? We haven't found anything. If WP was the only one who came to the studio, then he has to be the killer. They even have a photograph. Sorry, I know you're busy.
Not really.
Actually, there's been something bothering me. Aha! That's what I'm talking about. A clue, a lead. Well, I don't know about that, but that day, just after noon, I said someone was here.
You sensed?
Yes, several times.
Some other studio employees, maybe.
No, I don't think so. The only thing we had scheduled was an action scene run-through. I was the only assistant here that day. I have a feeling it was someone from outside.
Really?
But wait, if someone had come in here, wouldn't that security lady have noticed them?
Yeah, you're right.
I'm sorry I don't have any better information than that. No, thanks. That helps us a lot. Anything helps. Let's go put that security lady on the spot.
Sensing someone. So you sense that someone other than the regular film crew is in the studio?
Yes, I think.
I think doesn't cut it in a witness testimony.
Nick, what about that security lady? If someone else came into the studio, she must have seen them.
I am a registered attorney! Any thoughts about this?
Sorry, I don't really want to think too much about what happened just yet.
No unique dialogue, I'm sad. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I got everything. Let's see. Oh god, her voice again. My throat's gonna kill me, but at least it's an easy voice.
What? You're still here? Really, you looked as though you'd seen a ghost.
Yeah, I'm about to see a ghost pretty soon if you're gonna collapse on the fucking spot and have a heart attack. Channel your inner smoker, exactly. Although the only smoke I've inhaled is, accidentally through second hand. Assistant's claim.
What? I saw that suspicious look on your face.
I wanted to ask you again about yesterday. You came here at 1 p.m., correct? And the estimated time of Hammer's death was 2:30. Are you sure that Powers was the only one to go through here between those times?
Sure as can be.
But we have a witness who thinks there was someone from outside here that day.
What?
Are you absolutely sure you were here watching the whole time? Ma'am?
Who was it? Who told you that? Who dares question me?
Eek!
Alright, you better tell me quick.
Hey, you tell me and tell me quick, whatever.
You spiky-haired cretin. Someone's been complaining about the work I do, eh?
We were just talking to the assistant in Studio 1.
Her. She's not even a full-time employee. All you youngins are like that nowadays.
Oh no, oh no, oh no, oh god, we're back to this, huh? She left. I'm kinda glad she left.
Well, Nick, this is our chance to do what we can without her looking over our shoulders.
Good point. Again, with the birds. It's so weird and random. But... Thank you, game. She's not quite as annoying as April in the last chapter. But, you know, still a little... hurts my throat more than my soul, I guess. The computer that runs the security is... I'm having a stroke, I can't read. The computer that runs the studio security cameras.
Nick, maybe we can see that photo of Powers with his computer.
Yeah, maybe. Should I try the computer? Yes. Okay, let's give it a try.
You know how to work these things, Nick.
Looks like I just have to enter a few numbers. Let's see, first I need the date of the murder. It looks like the camera turned on at 1 p.m. that day. 1. That was when the security lady arrived at the guard station. Please enter the number of the security camera. Uh... 370? I thought the 0 was in the middle. 307! There, entered.
Hey, it printed out the data for that day.
Let's see what we got. I think I was actually right. Huh?
How is this a picture of Will Powers?
Well, he's the one who always wears that suit. I guess that's why the security lady thought it was him. I was right! I have a better memory than you! You're bad, and dumb, and small brain. Smooth-brained.
I don't imagine the detective was very happy with this photo as evidence. Something's printed on the back.
Huh? October 15th, 2 p.m., photo 2. Lol, Bernards.
What does that mean? Maybe there's more photo data.
Maybe there's more photo data from that day.
Nope, that's the only one in the computer.
Huh. So, someone deleted a photo then. The comments just slide right over my smooth brain. Okay, that's a good one. I have to remember that.
Hey, Nick! Can't we use this photo as evidence for the trial?
Yeah.
We'll put that security lady in her place with this.
Right, we'll put her in her place.
Hey, that's what I said. Anyway, let's show her this photo and see what she says.
Wait, let's not.
Why not?
It's never a good idea to reveal your hand to the enemy too soon.
Nick, you're craftier than I gave you credit for. Why, you could be the next evil magistrate.
Hey, why do I have to be the villain?
Relax, it was just a joke.
So are we done? Oh, hiccups. Oh god. The soda.
Relax, it was just a joke. So are we done for today?
I think this photo is what we needed for the trial. Still, it'd be better if we had some idea who the real killer was. Maybe it really is that security lady. To be continued. Alright, end of stream. It's been an hour. Just kidding. Certainly has the wild hair like a cartoon villain. Yeah. Also, as a reminder, from what I said last time, I want to try and get through as much of this chapter, if not the whole chapter, as I can today. So, you know, might end up being long. The court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Will Powers. The prosecution is ready, Your Honor. The defense is ready, Your Honor. Very well. Mr. Edgeworth, your opening statement, please. The prosecution will show the court at 2:30 p.m. on October 15th the defendant, Mr. Will Powers, killed fellow actor Jack Hammer in Studio 1 of Global Studios. It is impossible for anyone else to have committed this heinous crime. Edgeworth returns! The boy is back! I'm already at a point where I have a love-hate relationship with Edgeworth, where I hate him with every fiber of my being, but I also love his screen time because he's just amazing. I see why people love him. Good character. The evidence presented during the trial will all point to this fact. I see. Very well, I would like to move on to some testimony. Mr. Edgeworth, the prosecution may call its first witness. Very well, I call a most familiar face, Detective Gumshoe, to the stand. Detective, if you would briefly describe this case to the court. Yes, sir. I'll explain with the guide map here. To understand this case, it's important to grasp the layout of the studios, see? This here is the employee area. I have voices, so many deep voices I have done to myself. The actors did a run-through of their main scene, of their action scenes during the morning here. This is the main gate to the studios. The security lady that works at the studios was here at 1 p.m. on that day. Past the security station there is a gate, see? Past that are the studios. Yeah, so the gate is the arch. And here it is, Studio 1. This is the scene of the murder where the body was found. Now, on the day of the murder, October 15th, there were only 3 people here. The victim, Jack Hammer. The defendant, Will Powers. And the young woman, the prosecution assistant. Or, the production assistant. I can't read. All the production staff were in the employee area until noon. Then after lunch, the victim, Jack Hammer, went to Studio 1. Right after that, at 1 p.m., the security lady got to the guard station. Now jump ahead to later that day, 5 p.m.
The production staff came to Studio 1 to perform a rehearsal. Needless to say, the rehearsal was cancelled. The time of the death was 2:30 p.m. The samurai spear found lodged in the victim's chest was the murder weapon. So the lack of blood makes me think that the body was moved, right? Because I thought at first that the lack of blood in that picture was just a censorship thing until Ace actually, or fucking Phoenix, brain not work, no name right, until Phoenix mentioned specifically the blood. So the lack of blood probably means the body was moved. That's the case in brief. Anyone like to hear that again? Should I listen to the whole thing again? No. I'm good. I think I can probably remember that. So the murder weapon was a spear. How medieval. Your Honor, this case is quite simple if you ask one question, and that question is, what did the security lady at the guard station see? Understood. Let's call the security officer to the stand. Getting my voices mixed up helped me. There's so many deep voices. Hers I'm never getting mixed up, that's for sure. Will the witness declare her name? No, don't make that face, please.
My, aren't you a handsome fellow? I'm afraid I'm a bit flustered.
Even Edgeworth is like, after this bitch. He just met her and is already like, fuck her, I hate her. Your name, please.
Oh, dearie, no need for you to be embarrassed. Just call me Grandma.
Your name, please. Seems Edgeworth has a bit of trouble getting his witness to say their names.
Wendy Oldbag, dearie. Just call me Grandma.
Why? Stop it. Edgeworth needs less gravel. Yeah. Objection! I object to the witness's talkativeness. How's that? More bravado, IMO? Well, how was that line read? Objection! I object to the witness's talkativeness. That is something like that? Is that good? Is it, thumbs up, thumbs down? Nay. Nay? I can't figure out his voice. It was already good, IMO. I'll just keep going with what I have, because, like, it works for me, I guess. Objection sustained. The witness will refrain from rambling on the stand.
I was just getting to the good part, dearie.
Perhaps we can get to the testimony? I can't pull his voice out of my ass that quick, going from her. No, the witness was stationed at the main gate on the day of the murder, correct? You see, the trick is to practice by repeating his objection line. Yeah, if only I could actually hear it more often.
Yesy, I was.
And to get to the scene of the murder, someone would have to pass by you?
You know your stuff, dearie.
You may begin your testimony. She sure is one hell of an old bag. I love the fact that, like, she does the whole thing where she sucks up to people, but, like, clearly nobody in this room is falling for it. Everyone in this room is just like, she sucks. We hate her.
On the day of the murder, I arrived at the guard station at 1 p.m. Poor old Hammer and the rest had been doing a run through there since the morning. I had some errands to run that morning. Anyway, it was 1 when I got to the guard station. I was at the main gate from then until 5. Now, the murder happened at 2:30 p.m., right? Interesting to me because a certain man walked right by me at 2 p.m. It was Powers, that man right there, and he was heading toward the studio.
You saw the defendant then? Very well, let's begin the cross-examination, Mr. Wright. Yes, Your Honor. I'll go find it isolated on YouTube for you or something after stream.
On the day of the murder, I arrived at the guard station at 1 p.m.
It was 1 when I got to the guard station. Yeah, obviously. Yeah, those two line up pretty fair.
Curious, what errands? What kind of errands?
Oh, well, you know.
Answer the question.
Actually, I was watching poor Hammer and Powers. Observing, you know.
Observing? Weren't you supposed to be at the guard station?
Whippersnapper, I told you I locked the gate, didn't I? I did my job.
I'm not sure your boss would see it that way.
Anyway, I always watch Hammer's run-throughs, always. Never missed one in all my years.
Wow, I want to see a Steel Samurai run through too.
You could quit being a spirit medium and take up guard duty.
Not a bad idea.
So now what does it say? It doesn't change it. Alright. What do I have for evidence again? I have the map, the key, powers, question mark, and the spear. I'm very quickly gonna press around this and see what that is. So you saw Mr. Powers.
That's what I said. Got wax in your ears, Sonny.
Nick, this is your chance.
Yeah, time to pull out the secret weapon.
I'll say it again. It was him. It was Powers, that man right there, and he was headed toward the studio.
Yeah, alright. I'll do the thing. Let me get this straight, old bag. Ms. Old Bag. You've been saying since yesterday that you saw Mr. Powers, correct? But you're talking about the man in this photo, aren't you? Just a moment, Mr. Wright. Let me see that photo. I'm gonna take a guess and say that the evidence that that's not Powers in the suit is the fact that it clearly does not fit. Look at those legs. The suit clearly does not fit whoever is wearing it. What is this exactly? None other than the Steel Samurai, defender of Neo-Old Tokyo. Ms. Old Bag. Is this the Mr. Powers that you saw?
Of course. Didn't your mama teach you any sense, Sonny? Anyone can plainly see that's Powers, right?
No, they can't. Well, I mean, I wonder. True, Mr. Powers does play the role of the Steel Samurai. But that doesn't mean Mr. Powers is the Steel Samurai.
I know that. I wasn't born yesterday.
No one in this court is accusing you of that, Ms. Witness. He's having trouble calling her old bag, apparently. However, you do not have proof that the person in this photo is Mr. Will Powers, do you?
Humph, nosy old man. Of course I have proof.
What? Huh? Even Edgeworth is surprised? The prosecution would like to ask the witness. Please, make known all the information in your possession ahead of time.
How was I to know everyone would be so nosy? You should be ashamed, all of you. Anyway, I showed that foot.
Ow, I'm actually dying.
Anyway, I showed that photo to the young detective. He told me this isn't any good as evidence, pal. He didn't even give it a second look.
Wow, old Windbag has left even Edgeworth speechless. She's good. He's doing character, no. Yeah, next thing I'm just gonna collapse. Let's hear about your proof then.
I never say anything I don't mean, mind you. That morning during the run-through of the action scene, I saw Powers trip and fall. He broke one of the props. It was a big mess. Apparently, he sprained his ankle pretty bad. Now look at that picture. You can see he's dragging his legs, see? Clear as day. That's how I knew it was Powers. Happy?
So he had a sprained ankle. He sprained his ankle. Very well, Mr. Wright, you may cross-examine the witness. She's got to be hiding something. I'll press her until she squeals. Alright. Out of curiosity, what did he break? Which prop?
Sure did. His own samurai spear.
His samurai spear? The murder weapon?
Luckily, I was there with my duct tape to fix it.
This strikes me as a significant detail. I'd better write this down in the court record. Yay. Was Mr. Powers' ankle badly sprained?
Not so bad that he couldn't walk around. He went to his dressing room to rest up after lunch.
Thus, the nap.
Anyway, I saw him dragging his foot when he walked.
Dragging his foot. Okay. Let me see. I am curious, like... the pants don't fit. How do I bring that up? It does look like he was dragging his foot.
See? And you didn't trust me, whippersnapper.
How do I bring up the... Huh. Let me actually see this, too. Is that duct taped? It's hard to tell in the black and white photo. Still, you can't look at this and say it's Mr. Powers. I kinda heard the objection just then. Yes, but only Mr. Powers would have been dragging his leg. He has a point. It does seem quite likely that it was Powers. There's gotta be more to this. I'd better keep pressing her. Keep pressing her. I guess. Sure. Trip and fall.
Yes, and to think he's supposed to be the Steel Samurai, what a laugh. So Powers sprained his ankle. I helped make it better for him, of course.
You helped make it better.
I kissed it where it hurt.
Let's just skip over that part, shall we? Where was the assistant, then?
Oh, her. She was cleaning up the back for backdrops, I think. She didn't know about Powers' ankle.
You may continue your testimony. Ah, I see. So it's literally just keep going, and then it just happens. Of course. That's annoying, honestly. More soda to drink. I think we've heard enough. Haven't we, Your Honor? Well, there is one thing that bothers me. Which is... Where is the Steel Samurai costume now? Actually, well... that voice, I don't know what about that voice I don't like. Actually, well, we couldn't find it. We're looking, though. Anyway, that's not important. The witness did see the Steel Samurai, yes. And it is clear that the person in the Steel Samurai suit was Mr. Will Powers. I suppose that's right. Are you sure you're sure, Your Honor? Object. Hold it right there. We keep talking possibilities, but we have yet to agree that this photo shows the Steel Samurai. Nowhere in this photo can we see Mr. Will Powers. The defense has a point. I also wonder if someone else not caught on camera could have killed Mr. Hammer. We have to consider that possibility also. And again, I would also like to remind everybody that this is photo number 2 we have. There's another photo taken before this that was deleted from the record. Then allow me to remove that doubt from your mind, Your Honor. Will the witness continue her testimony, please?
No need to ask twice.
Alright.
The time of poor Hammer's death was 2:30 p.m., true? The only person I saw go to the studio before then was Will Powers. No one else went there. If they had, I would have seen him.
So if no one else went to the studio, then it would have to be the Steel Samurai who did it. Mr. Wright, you may cross-examine the witness. Let me see what I have, on this. Yeah, it says photo number 2. So, hopefully that would, if I present it, they would take that into account, I guess? Are you absolutely sure?
Oh, quite, Sonny. Nobody suspicious looking passed by at all.
Nobody suspicious looking. Right. Are you sure? The witness has answered the question. Anyone going into the studio had to pass by the witness.
That's right, Sonny. You let him have it, edgy boy.
Edgy boy? Even Edgeworth is like, stop, don't say that to me.
Old Windbag sure has balls. Or, well, you know what I mean.
Old windbags have a way of skipping over important details, after all. Or, for that matter, entirely forgetting them.
How convenient.
Something for you to look forward to, perhaps. I guess I'll present the photo and hope that they go toward the whole there's another photo thing. Hold on. Look at this photograph one more time. This photo was taken by the camera at the gate for the studios, correct?
Yes, sirree, Sonny.
So, whenever anyone passes by here, it automatically takes a picture?
And here I thought you didn't know your head from a hole in the ground.
Right. Anyway, it's also true that the computer in the guard station records all security cam data.
Oh, you know, if you wanted to work in the studio, we might have an opening.
That very computer printed out this photo. Note that on the back of the photo are printed the words, October 15th, 2 p.m., photo number 2.
Even I know what that means. Even I know that means it was taken at 2 p.m. on October the 15th. Really, Sonny?
Actually, I knew that too. The issue here is the bit at the end where it says photo number 2.
Photo number 2?
The computer only held data for one photo on that day. Don't you think that's odd? Shouldn't this photo be photo number 1 if it really was the only photo? Order, order. Please tell the court what you mean by this, Mr. Wright. Actually, that's what I want to ask the witness. This evidence shows that not one, but 2 people went to the studio that day. Yet there's only data for one of the photos. Who could have erased the data for the other photo? Only someone with access. The security lady herself.
You watch your mouth, whippersnapper. The only person I saw that day was Will Powers.
But the camera on the gate fired twice. That means 2 people went by.
Well, yes, that's what it would seem to mean.
Can the witness explain this to the court?
I don't understand these newfangled computer things. Edgy boy, help!
Huh? Believe me, I want to, but I don't know what this means either. Or photo 0 if the programmer for the security software was lazy. That's good point. But also, I mean, like, I feel like they would probably go out of their way to make it photo number 1, and they'd like to start at 1, because that would make ease of use for the security officers, you know, easier. I mean, I would hope at least. I mean, either way, it still tells us, photo number 2, that this ain't the first photo.
Some help you are. You're a whippersnapper too.
You gotta make it easier for old bags like old bag. Exactly!
Whippersnapper.
Something the matter, Ms. Old Bag?
Ah, that's right. I just remembered something.
Let me guess. Someone else passed by the gate. Someone other than the Steel Samurai.
Well, yes, I suppose you could put it that way.
I see. Your testimony, please. He's already sick of her shit.
Every day after I finish my guard duties, I have one other important job to do. Always watching, Wazowski.
This voice works for so many different things. Oh, but it hurts.
I go through the photos recorded on the security computer and check them. I throw out any photos that aren't suspicious looking, you see. Come to think of it, now I remember throwing out one photo that day.
Ms. Oldbag, this is the first I've heard of this.
Well, of course, Sonny, I've only just remembered it.
Right. Anyway, Mr. Wright, please begin the cross-examination.
Well, I'd say this was a turn for the unexpected, but I kind of expected this. Every day after I finish my guard duties, I have one other important job to do.
Okay, then what was the photo? How exactly do you determine what isn't suspicious looking?
Oh, you can tell by looking at their faces, for the most part.
For the most part? This is a murder trial, Ms. Oldbag.
Well, I didn't touch that suspicious-looking Will Powers photo, did I?
I think she's missing the point. Now, what was the photo? Tell me. Describe it. Well, who in the heck was in the photo you erased?
Heh, a fanboy.
Fanboy? Chum Chum? Oh god, that's a deep cut.
Steel Samurai fanboys, real freaks if you ask me. They get information about the rehearsals from gosh knows where. They're always hanging about, one was there that day.
Well, wait a second, didn't you just say no one else could get in? I locked the main gate so no one could get in. Those were your words.
Well, if you must know, there's a drain that goes into the employee area. The grate has been loose for a while. It leads outside, and well, that's where they come in.
They come in through the drain?
I told you they were freaks. Oh, and they're kids. Children. Whippersnappers.
Kids? So on the photo that you erased...
It was a boy, probably 2nd or 3rd grade.
Let's not bring that of all things back, Fanboy and Chum Chum. Nah. Let's not. Order. Let me get this straight. You saw 2 people pass by the gate on their way to the studios that day. One was the Steel Samurai dragging his leg. The other was a boy who looked to be in about 2nd or 3rd grade.
Oh yes, what we see is type there every day. Can't stop 'em, can't catch 'em.
A boy in 2nd or 3rd grade? I assume it would be hard, if not impossible, for a young boy to wield the samurai spear. Impossible, I'd think. It's quite heavy.
Right. As I said, I didn't pay him much mind. That's why I erased the data.
Nick, what's going on? I mean, the boy was there. That makes him a suspect.
Yeah, and they're already trying to unsuspect him. This court will take a 5-minute recess. I want the defense and the prosecution to consider this new information. And no forgetting vital information this time. Mr. Powers? Yes? Tell me straight, were you really in your dressing room? You didn't go to the studio.
I didn't go to the studio. I was sleeping, honest.
So who was the Steel Samurai in that security photo?
How should I know? The Steel Samurai costume was off in the corner of the dressing room. Anyone could have walked in and taken it, really.
What? You should take better care of that stuff.
I couldn't imagine anyone would want to steal a Steel Samurai costume. So, where does this leave me?
It doesn't look good. You're the only likely suspect right now.
Nick, what are we gonna do?
First, we play for more time. We'll start targeting someone else that could conceivably have done this.
Right. And it'll take them so long to shoot us down that we can get another day.
Right, but if we pick the wrong person, we might lose on the spot.
You don't sound very optimistic.
I'm not optimistic at all, actually.
Hey Nick, it's time.
Okay, let's go.
What does that mean? Please don't say like that!
Court will now reconvene for the trial of Mr. Will Powers. Mr. Edgeworth, will you present the prosecution's thoughts on this matter? The prosecution's thoughts are simple. Nothing has changed. The other person who went to the studios was a boy of roughly 10 years of age. The photo we do have may not be hard evidence. But there is still no one else that could have committed this crime. I call for a verdict of guilty for the defendant, Mr. Will Powers. Very well. Mr. Wright, your thoughts? The defense disagrees with the prosecution's claim. There is another person who could have committed this crime. Order. Interesting. Let us hear who you have in mind. However, be aware that this court does not look kindly on accusing the innocent. If you accuse someone who is obviously innocent, you will be penalized. Right, great. As if the stakes weren't high enough. So who was this person other than Powers that could have committed murder? Probably the security lady. She literally deleted evidence. It was the security lady, Wendy Oldbag. Who? The Steel Samurai is dragging his leg in this picture. That means whoever was in the suit knew about that morning's injury. Maybe because they had been watching the action scene run through. There was only one person other than Powers and Hammer who knew about the injury. The security lady Oldbag.
What? Whippersnapper.
I wasn't even thinking of the leg dragging part. I was just thinking of the fact that she deleted evidence. But you know, that's a better line to go down, I'm being honest. Phoenix is smarter than me. Order, order. Is this true, Oldbag?
Oldbag? That's Ms. Oldbag to you.
Ms. Oldbag was standing guard alone at the main gate. She was by herself. In other words, she has no alibi. She could have briefly left her post to steal She could have briefly left her post to steal the Steel Samurai costume. That's a tongue twister. Then slipped into Studio 1, the scene of the murder. Why would she go through the trouble of wearing the Steel Samurai costume? Simple, Your Honor. She knew the camera at the gate would take her picture. If she was in his costume, she could point the finger at Mr. Powers. I see. Excellent deductive reasoning, Mr. Wright. Oh yeah, right here. Sherlock Holmes 2, baby. Isn't Sherlock Holmes a character in the series? I'm pretty sure I've heard of someone say that Sherlock Holmes is the name of a character in this series. That's odd. Isn't this the part where Edgeworth pounces? Doesn't he usually jump up with an objection and some new damning evidence? In the prequels? There are prequels? Well, Mr. Edgeworth, does the prosecution have an opinion on this matter? Prosecution has no meaningful objections at this time.
What? What's that supposed to mean? Oh, so you all think I did it, is that it? Edgy boy, don't just sit there, do something.
What's my move? Maybe now's my chance to take this the whole way. I guess I'll press further. The very same reasoning that makes Mr. Powers the suspect in this case can be used to cast doubt on Ms. Oldbag's actions that day.
But why would I do something so horrible to poor Hammer?
You forget that Mr. Powers lacks a clear motive too. Indeed. That did it. Now Windbag is one of the suspects. No hard feelings, I hope.
Wait just a minute. What about the other person who went to the studio? The boy, the one whose photo I erased.
He's only a grade schooler though, as you said. 2nd or 3rd grade, was it?
That doesn't matter. When I was that age, I could pin my old man in 10 seconds tops.
Your thoughts, Mr. Wright? That boy is not the killer.
What? How can you be so sure? Oh, or is it to be nice? Or is it be nice to the kids and meet your Elder's Day, whippersnapper?
I have proof.
Proof?
Indeed. Then let's see this proof, Mr. Wright. You have proof that shows the boy could not have committed this murder. I mean, they literally mentioned the spear is heavy. They said it earlier. Your Honor, the murder weapon was the samurai spear. That very spear is shown here in this photo. How could the boy have taken the spear? It's impossible. I see. Well, would the witness care to comment on this?
Ugh.
The Windbag, speechless. This has got to be a first. Very well. This court will suspend proceedings on the current trial for today. Mr. Edgeworth, please find out more about your witness, Miss Wendy. What was her name? Something Oldbag, Your Honor. And the prosecution will look further into this Oldbag before we continue. That is all. This court is adjourned. I imagine the reason he's having trouble saying her name is probably like a Japanese translation thing. That's my guess.
Wait a second.
I'm not gonna just sit here while you run off barking up the wrong tree. Me. I'm talking.
Oh, great. Stop the presses. The windbag wants to talk.
Ms. Oldbag, what is this all about? Have you omitted something from your testimony?
Actually, if you must know, there's something I was told not to talk about.
Not to talk about?
By whom?
Huh? You mean it wasn't Edgeworth who told her not to talk?
Well, testify.
Global Studios wanted me to keep quiet about something.
Also, I just want to say, like, this entire trial, Maya has been so fucking just done with her shit. Maya, right? I'm remembering names right? Yeah, okay. I was thinking Maya, Mia, Maya. It's Maya. But Maya has been so done with everyone's shit this trial. I love it.
Global Studios wanted me to keep quiet about something. There were some other people at the studios on the day of the murder. They said they had nothing to do with it, see? So they told me to just pretend they hadn't been in the studios that day. But if you're gonna go accusing me, I'm not letting them get away scot-free.
Ms. Oldbag, this is crucial information. Why did you keep this from the court until now?
Ain't you been listening? They told me to shut my trap, and I always do what I'm told.
No, this isn't a bad dream, Your Honor. Witness the power of the old bag.
Mr. Wright, your cross-examination.
Yay.
Who are these people?
Well, the director and the producer, for starters.
The director?
We should have known something was fishy. How could they have done a run-through of their action scene without a director? Of course.
Yes, well, I was surprised no one asked about it.
So where were these people?
The director was in the employee area all morning for the run-through. He joined the producer around lunchtime, and they had a meeting after that.
Where?
Oh, in the Studio 2 trailer.
Studio 2? There was a Studio 2?
Well, if you look at the guide map, here it is. You go through the gate and all the way to the left.
The path where the monkey's head was fallen over.
Well, Mr. Wright, would you like to continue the cross-examination?
I think I've already asked all my questions, but I'll continue. So, my guess... map. Check. So my guess is that the director and producer were in Studio 2. They likely got there through the gate, and that's what that first picture was. So the child thing was probably a lie, because she was told to shut the fuck up about this. So they were in Studio 2 when it happened, and could very easily have moved to Studio 1 at any point. But then that still leaves the question of the suit. Like... Either way, though, the fact that they were in Studio 2 means they could have had free reign of this whole area, both studios, and not have been taken, not have their picture taken. So, there's definitely something going on there. Anyway, nothing to do with it. What? Ms. Oldbag, this is a trial for murder.
I know that, silly. Still, they were pretty convincing about having nothing to do with it. And they gave me a little bonus on the side.
So you got your bonus and you still talked. Huh. I think I've asked all the questions I have to ask. Alright. Your Honor, we have learned there were others at Global Studios on the day in question. The director and the producer and, some bigwigs were all present. Yet, as we stand here, they have not been questioned. I hold that it is impossible to declare a verdict on the defendant, Mr. Powers.
The court acknowledges the defense's point. The prosecution will gather more information about the witness, Ms. Oldbag, and more information about these other people we have just been told of.
I understand, Your Honor.
This ends the day's proceedings in the trial of Mr. Will Powers. That is all. This court is adjourned.
God, it is just... I hate the voice that I gave to Miss Oldbag because, ow, my throat, but it fits her so well.
But, like, as a character, she's hilarious. Because nobody likes her. Everyone is done with her at all times, constantly. And I love that. That's hilarious.
Thank you so much, Mr. Wright. I was right to ask you to defend me.
Aw, really? It's nothing. Oh, or should I...
What? What does that mean? What? We'll be going down to the studios to do some more investigating. We'll have to find out more about this director and producer. They'll be turning up in the next trial as witnesses for certain. So now's my chance to get material for the cross-examination.
So, Nick, have we figured out just who it is in that steel samurai costume? Could it really have been Ben Old Windbag?
What do you think, Mr. Powers?
I don't think it was her, really.
Neither do I, Nick.
Yeah, I know. Look, I was just buying time back there. Someone had to be the bad guy for a bit to take the pressure off Mr. Powers.
Poor Old Windbag, I feel kind of sorry for her.
Well, she wasn't winning any points there with or without my accusation. Okay, let's get down to the studios.
Right, we'll be back to visit you soon.
Thanks. Thanks, guys.
But yeah, from the looks of things, she might actually not be suspicious. Huh. Weird. The obvious suspect isn't the person who did it? Probably. So we're about halfway through this chapter, so I would assume that the rest of the chapter is probably going to take us until, like, it's going to be a total of another, like, hour and a half. So, yikes on that. I did promise a longer stream, though. Trying to think, like, should I push through my tiredness to give you guys a longer stream, like I promised you? Or, yeah. Whew, what a day.
This is no time for relaxing, Nick. Say, you think WP's got a chance?
I guess that really depends on the people we found out about in today's trial.
The director and producer?
Yeah, them.
Well, what are we doing here then? Let's get to the studios.
Let me examine my office first. Hotel, bellboy. Potted plant, you're watering it too much. Movie, I don't know what the movie is. A lot of things that I have to read. Desk, it's mine now. The fact that I remembered all that. What do you think we should do?
Huh? Why don't you do what you just said? We gotta get the scoop on this director and producer.
Oh, right, then there's no point hanging out here.
That's what I've been saying! Let's get to the studios pronto.
Also, my voice cracked so bad.
We don't have enough information to make a case yet.
That's exactly the same thing you said yesterday. Just admit it, you don't have a clue what happened.
There's not enough information.
Move. Well, let's see what Powers has to say.
Oh, Mr. Wright, thank you for earlier.
Not at all. We got lucky to tell the truth. You can say... Voice, ow.
You could say that again.
Let's not.
So, WP, do you have any leads that might get us going to the right direction?
Sorry, but no.
Be sure to tell us anything that comes to mind, no matter how small.
You can't rely on getting lucky again tomorrow.
Yes.
Security camera. Smile for the camera. He's in awe. He just monitors his visitor's room. Okay, didn't say as much. Do fanboys sneak into the studios often?
No, not that I know of. The security lady's pretty strict with them.
But in today's testimony, didn't she say they were often hanging around?
The kids really love the Steel Samurai. They sneak past when she's not looking, I guess.
Was the director present at the morning run-through?
Yes, he was. He was directing how the Steel Samurai and the Evil Magistrate should move.
Why didn't you tell us that before?
Well, just the studio asked us to keep quiet.
That has nothing to do with this. I hate to repeat myself, but Nick here is a newbie lawyer, fresh off the bar. When he loses, he's gonna lose big.
I see.
Whose side is she on?
You aren't hiding anything else from us, are you?
No, I sure hope not. Stop calling me new to this. It's chapter 3. We're not new at this point. At least not that new. Still kind of new. No one's here. Right, now that they have Ms. Oldbag in custody. I guess they don't have anyone else to replace her.
Hey, in the guard station, look! She left her donuts! What? I wasn't gonna eat them.
She was gonna eat them. 2 cases. As far as lawyers go, that's pretty new, I'd say.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, one of the cases was our own. Security guard station. Ms. Oldbag must like junk food. There's a mountain of it on the desk in there. Computer, it looks like it's been turned off for the day. Map. Suspicious van. Main entrance. Cool, nothing new. Move. Let's go to the employee area. That'll be easier to investigate that area first.
Look, it's that assistant girl. Hey! Hi, WP's lawyers, right? I heard about the trial. Great job, guys.
Oh, don't mention it.
Is it true they caught that security lady?
Oh, why is he laughing so much? Phoenix, are you okay?
Actually, she just called me. She told me to cover up that drain.
You mean that one? Wow, what a mess.
I know. I'm not so good with handiwork. Some assistant, right? Yeah, but you do work on the props and the backdrops, right? Right. Just lots of times they end up looking worse than they did before I fix them. Oh, well, I'm sure these things happen. Nothing to worry yourself about. You're right, I won't.
Personally, I think she should worry at least a little bit more.
If you'll excuse me, I have to go to the guard station. I'm supposed to fill in for Ms. Oldbag. Right, see you later then. Good luck with your investigation.
Oh hey, we have a security guard that I don't hate now. Until she ends up being the murderer, honestly, knowing this game.
So, the fanboy they were talking about in the trial today, he came in through that drain?
So it seems. I guess they covered it up in a hurry.
Hey, Nick. If that drain's covered, the boy won't be able to get in.
Yeah, I think that was the idea.
I feel kinda sorry for him though, don't you?
What, you want to rip the grate off?
Really, Nick, we can?
Whoa, she's serious. Uh-oh. Yes. Well, I guess some things are just made to be broken.
Yay! You know, Nick, you're pretty swell sometimes.
Sometimes.
Hiya! There, that should make the kids happy.
The things we do. The drain grate is off, and I know who did it.
Now the kids will be able to come in again. Doesn't it make you feel great to do a good deed like that?
Must be nice to live so free of guilt. It was duct-taped cardboard. I don't think it really makes a difference. The grate that used to cover the drain. It's a little bent. I don't think it would fit if I tried to put it back on. Doesn't look very bent, but okay. Looks like one of those electric-powered bicycles. Don't know about these. I mean, what's the point?
It makes it a lot easier to go up hills.
Don't people cycle to get exercise? Personally, I'm a fan of electric bikes. There's a half-finished backdrop for a stage here. Looks like a castle. Probably Neo-old Tokyo castle. Food. The remains of the other day's lunch are scattered around. Everyone was probably too shocked to clean up. Yeah, T-bone. That must be the storage room. That's where they keep all the film equipment. Wow, Nick, you know a lot about the... Yeah, same stuff. Same stuff as before. Just gonna have to run through a lot of this. Also, it is so quiet without music. Why is there no music?
Am I the only one who noticed that? I was wondering why it felt so weird.
Wait, did she just say maybe there'll be something in there to steal? Hey, we're not thieves.
But we did take that card key.
We borrowed that. There's a difference. Alright. Move into the dressing room. It is strange with no music.
This is where the Steel Samurai costume was on the day of the murder.
That's what Mr. Powers says, at least. I guess they snuck in and took it while he was sleeping.
But Nick, what if Mr. Powers hadn't been sleeping? I wonder what the killer was planning on doing then.
Huh. She's got a point. Ah, wrong button. Looks like someone was sleeping here. It's locked. He doesn't open the window. It's dusty outside. There's suits among the costumes. Power's personal clothes. Snacks, tea, and cookies. Wait, what now?
These snacks, they've passed the expiration date.
Then don't eat them.
They're snacks. They're meant to be eaten.
They always have mirrors like this in dressing rooms. Yeah, spiky hair is still looking good. Array of cosmetics. Samurai Boogie Woogie, Nick, get with the picture. Look, explain to me how you can identify a show just by seeing a wig. Yeah, I love that.
Supermarket tabloids? Wow, I'm kind of shocked.
Maya, leave those alone.
Wolfmen found on Mars.
I'll have to buy that issue. There's nothing going on here, huh? Alright then. Guess I just leave.
Oh, hello. Oh, you look a little out of place. It's the clothes, isn't it? I thought my camo vest might do the trick. Kind of an alternative guard fashion thing.
No, I already examined. Good luck. The necklace. The necklace for me, to me, for some reason, reminded me of, like, Digimon. I haven't watched Digimon in years, but it reminded me of Digimon for whatever reason. The studios. So how are the studios doing?
There's police wandering around everywhere. It's terrible. It won't even let me clean up. Don't want me disturbing evidence. I haven't even cleaned up our lunch plates from the day of the murder.
You mean those plates with the steak bones left over on them in the employee area?
Yeah, can you believe it?
It could be like a Tamagotchi? Yeah, could be.
Do kids sneak in here a lot? Well, I don't think there's that many of them, but I do see one in particular a bunch. He's always gawking at the sets or snapping pictures. You should see old Windbag's eyes flash when she sees him. She has a bit of trouble catching him, though.
The director. Thank you for filling in the blank. You're welcome. I heard something at the trial today. They said that the director and producer were here the day of the murder.
Oh, sorry. I was in the prop storage room, so I didn't see them. I guess they were here, though? The studio head seemed pretty eager to keep us quiet. So they were trying to protect the director. More the producer, really. The producer's our real star here. She saved these studios from the brink of disaster and kept them running. I don't think we'd still be in business if it weren't for that producer.
The producer, huh? Alright, guess I know who I'm talking to next. If I can find them.
Hey, Nick. It looks like Detective Gumshoe isn't here today.
You're right. He's probably up to his neck in paperwork after the commotion at today's trial.
So, Nick, remember that Studio 2 we heard about at the trial today? It was down that path with the fallen tree, right?
Yeah, I think that's what they said.
Maybe the director and the rest of them are there today. Now's our chance, Nick. Let's check it out.
I will investigate things again. Yeah, just a summary.
This is exactly why I don't want to get old, ever.
Hey, I'm still young. I'm just tired.
Nick, when you start having to say, I'm still young, you know it's all over.
But I am still young. The studio mascot. Apparently it's a monkey of some kind. I've never seen a monkey with a nose like that before. Yep.
Maybe we should ask the assistant. I'm not sure we really want.
I'm not sure we really want her fixing anything. And you probably need a crane to move that thing.
Probably so.
Maya is so freaking rude. The entrance to Studio 1. Yeah. Welcome sign.
It says welcome.
They let people in here when they're not filming, right?
Nick, let's come here someday. What do you say?
Sure, if that security lady lets us in. Now, I'm gonna go inside Studio 1 real quick. We'll save the juicy stuff for last.
I don't really want to be in here.
Yeah, it is a murder scene.
I want to go someplace else. Nick?
Backdrop for a stage, must be used in the show. Of course, that's the mountain. Camera. Camera weighs a ton, don't touch it. Smile, stop that. Oh no, stepladder. Outline. Should have been bloodstains, but there isn't. The chair the director sits in, I want to sit in it. Reflecting light. Yeah, so everything here is identical. Alright, I kind of figured. But I wanted to get everything out of the way, because I can. Now for the actual juicy stuff. This place is deserted. Eek! just a little eek.
Nick, what was that noise?
It
It sounded like it came from inside the trailer.
someone must be inside.
Hello?
No answer.
Pretty suspicious if you ask me, Nick. Let's go in.
I'm not sure we should be barging in.
Huh, it's locked.
It's locked.
What? Don't we have a key?
I'm gonna ignore that. I'm gonna ignore your question. No, but there's probably one in the guard station at the main gate.
Then what are we waiting for? Let's borrow it.
If they'll let us. Examine. Trailer door, it's locked. The key is probably in the security guard station. I doubt they'd let us borrow it. On closer inspection, this trailer looks like it's been here for a while. I don't think this is part of some temporary film set. There's some flowers here.
Wow, so pretty. They're taking good care of these.
Don't get too close, that fence looks dangerous. And one of it is broken. And it looks very, spear-like. So, if I'm gonna guess, I'm gonna take a guess about the whole, like, body being moved thing. This could very much have killed the guy, and then they moved the body later and said it was the spear when the spear wasn't really the murder weapon. I have no basis for that other than pure speculation based on what little evidence we have. But hey, I might be right, who knows? These look like materials for making a movie set.
They've been sitting here for quite some time. This might as well be a junkyard.
Two. There's a big 2 painted here.
Probably because this is Studio 2.
Probably, though it doesn't look anything like a studio. Slide. I love that that's the word they use. Slide. Looks like 2 people ate here. There's nothing left on the plates.
Hey, so they ate T-bone steaks too.
What's with steaks around here?
Hey, there's always room for steak. But something does seem out of place.
What?
I don't know. It just feels odd.
I mean, if you ate steak, wouldn't there be bone? What? It applies to stream more like chat, though, I guess. Yeah. I for, like, D&D related stuff, I don't like to, like, talk about our personal D&D stuff too often on stream. Because, you know, not everyone watching knows what our personal D&D stuff is. But, you know. Just figured. An incinerator. Apparently I just put this one in. It's already covered in soot. They must not clean it much. A light van for moving staff and equipment around. They've kept it in pretty good shape. Looks like it'd run fine.
Well, let's go for a drive.
Sure, if I had a license.
Nick, you don't have a driver's license.
But look, I have this.
Why are you showing me your attorney's badge, Nick?
Why doesn't he have a driver's license? I mean, like, obviously not everyone who's above 16 has to have a driver's license. But, you know, usually there's a good reason for it. Let me see. Main gate. I need to get that key. Hey, you have the key? No, what? Ah. The security guard station. I can see the computer that runs the security cameras.
Oh, please don't touch anything in there. The security lady would knock the stuffing out of me if she knew.
I really want the key to that trailer. Maybe next time. What? What do you mean? What do you mean, maybe next time? You mean to tell me I can't? Then what do I do? Like, I've seen everything I need to see, right? What? What? Oh no, who is this? I hate him already! Oh no.
Uh-huh, Wait, you first. Who are you? You look pretty suspicious to me.
Whatever, lamers. How could you not know the great Salmonella?
God, it's salmonella? Salmonella? That's me banging on my chair. I hate him.
Ah, no, we speak! I thought we left this behind years ago!
I make the leak shows. The Steel Samurai, mine. RTFC, read the film credits.
Really? You're the Salmonella? I'm so sorry. You look so sorry.
Don't tell me this dude's the director.
No, quite alright, really, it's fine, Ruffle.
He says them. He says them. He's probably about as bad for your health as raw chicken.
I can feel him rotting my insides just by how he talks.
What is it?
You know, on closer inspection. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh god. Oh god. Ah.
What? Hey, no. Stop this.
I hate him. Punch him, please. Oh no. Oh no. Please, Phoenix, punch this dude in the face right now. He deserves it. Ugh.
The sequel to The Steel Samurai, Pink Princess Warrior of Little Old Tokyo.
I want to say a 4-letter word, but I think Twitch banned it. Oh, simp? You mean simp? Yeah. Stop speaking. Stop existing. Go to jail for just being you. I don't know. I'm not up to date on their policies. Yeah, I don't know if simp is still banned or not. I know, from what I hear, it was banned because people were supposedly using it to, like, insult other people in chat and then insult streamers and stuff. But, like, I don't know. Pink Princess? Why's it gotta be Little Old Tokyo? Why can't it have a cool name like Neo Old Tokyo? Maya, we really need to talk about cool. Everything in the room is examined. Yeah, whatever. I don't want to talk to you, but I have to. Did you notice anything unusual on the day of the murder?
Oh, I know just who you dudes are. The security lady told you about us, eh?
That's the wrong voice, but whatever. That's right.
It was a pretty regular day. We had a run-through for an action scene in the morning. Then a meeting from lunchtime in the Studio 2 trailer.
This is the internet. That'll happen no matter what. What? People calling people simps? What? Wait, what? I hate him.
He even uses emoticons. My hands are firmly pressed up into my face. Like, you've heard of a face palm, right? No, all of my face is covered by my. It's not just the palm. It's the whole hand, the whole goddamn hand. People insulting each other. At least he doesn't use emojis. Yeah, if it was actual emojis, it'd be so much worse.
Yeah, I was so busy I didn't even get a chance to eat lunch.
A T-bone steak, was it?
Yeah, sucksores. I hate missing out on food.
Nick, what does sucksores mean?
No idea.
Anyway, I was in a meeting from noon until after 4. with the producer and some bigwigs from the network.
Mr. Hammer's time of death was estimated at 2:30 p.m. If he's telling the truth, that meeting gives him an alibi. About the producer who was at the meeting with you.
Oh, you mean Dee Vasquez? She's a genius, mad skills all the way. Scary though.
He said sweats!
She brought these studios back from the brink of distraction. She's the one who made it possible for me to make the Steel Samurai.
You had a meeting with her on the day of the murder, right?
Yeah, we were together from noon to 4 p.m. the whole time.
Did I give him a good voice? I feel like I gave him a good voice. Obnoxious nerd, horrific person, you know, just, I hate him. Who exactly are these bigwigs people keep mentioning?
The boss over at the network and some sponsors. Also a few production guys. They piled into a limousine and got here right around noon.
Certainly.
Major tension, sweats.
Why does he say it? Were all of them with you the entire time?
Yeah, unfortunately. They're all gray-haired geezers. Scowl.
I hate him. Like, when I find a character I hate, I'm gonna repeat it like a million times until you get annoyed by me. Huh. Sounds like they'd all be reliable witnesses. Alright. I'm leaving. Because I don't want to talk to you ever again, please. Thank you. Ah!
You again.
Eek!
How rude, acting like you've seen a ghost.
You certainly got back to your post quickly.
Oh, the police took me away, they did. They pulled out a spare Steel Samurai costume. Told me to put it on. Can you imagine? How could I, a sweet little lady, wear a giant suit like that?
Mr. Powers is pretty tall.
As soon as they saw there was no way I could wear it, they let me go.
I guess that would rule out her being the murderer.
Anyway,
I am curious, actually. Court record profiles. They don't have heights. Heights are not listed. Oh god, he's here now. The director. Well, I don't like having him staring at me. I prefer to have him staring at me.
know this, whippersnapper. This old lady never forgets a slight or insult. And you won't get any information out of me. My lips are sealed.
You sure are talking a lot for someone with sealed lips.
Starting now. 1, 2, 3.
This lady's too much. The fanboy. About that kid you said you saw.
If I see him again, I'm taking him down.
Nick, look at her eyes. She's serious.
The director. About the director, the one who was here on the day of the murder.
If I see him again, I'm taking him down.
Nick, I think she's losing it.
Miles Edgeworth's signature look of superiority. Yeah. If I want anyone to look down on me like like they're better than me, I want it to be Edgeworth. He's the only one who's allowed. Security guard station. I can see the computer.
Hey, no touching.
I guess I'd better investigate there later. Alright, what else do you have around here? Studio 1, I guess. Just kind of move around from place to place. That's why I wasn't looking where I was clicking. Just kind of move around from place to place until something happens, I guess. Nothing happening here. Inside Studio 1? No. Where do I go? Move to the detention center, I guess? No. Is there anything worth presenting? Not really. Oh, hello.
Hey! Hey, wait!
I'll bet he came in right through that drain.
Hey, Kiddio, what's your name, sport?
I'm not a kid, so don't talk to me like that.
Huh? But you are a kid. What a rude little brat. That's no way to talk to an adult.
I don't see no adults here, hippie fashion chick.
Hippie fashion? Nick, I think I'm being mocked.
You gotta hand it to Maya, she's pretty sharp and pretty mad.
I'm Cody Hackins. Call me Kiddio again and I'll cut you down where you stand, evildoer.
How's that? The little child voice. Little brat child. The Steel Samurai. So, you're a fan of the Steel Samurai?
How dare you utter that name, evildoer?
What do you mean? We're on the Steel Samurai side.
Ha ha ha! You can't fool me!
Okay, then what's the last line said by the innkeeper in episode 8?
Ha! Easy. Like some fries with that.
Heh, not bad, Kiddio.
Watch it.
What are they doing? Is that a threat? Yeah, the sword. Say, you heard anything about the incident the other day?
You were here, weren't you?
Did you see anything?
Heh.
He always... The Steel Samurai always wins. Always. Yeah, I saw him. I saw everything.
What?
But no way am I telling you losers.
What? Wait!
Let me go.
He's gone. Huh? Something fell off the table when he bumped into it on his way out. A bottle?
A bottle? Why was it sitting here, I wonder? The label reads sleeping pills. Oh, okay. Alright then. So, how could the person have known that he was gonna be asleep so they could go in and steal the costume? Well, about that. Anyway, what was that kid saying?
He saw everything.
Well, I'm gonna follow him.
Huh? Where's that old windbag?
I'd have heard to leave her post.
Hey!
Nick, that was her.
Stop, whippersnapper!
Yeah, sounds like she's chasing after that boy. What? What? I'm not gonna read that. That's drugs.
Uh-oh, she tripped.
Maya sure looks happy. Give me the key. Give me the key.
Hey, Nick! Now's our chance. Let's check out the guard station.
Good idea.
Oh, this is it, Nick. The trailer key.
The key to that trailer in Studio 2.
We'll be borrowing this, right, Nick?
Trailer key slipped into pocket. Now, let's go. Slide. And examine. I wonder if the key we borrowed from the guard station will work. It opened.
Great, let's go, Nick.
She seems eager all of a sudden.
Well, you first, Nick.
Not that eager. What am I looking at here? Yep, another character whose sprites I've seen. Eek! The little eek. She does that quite a lot, doesn't she?
Someone's in here.
Names.
Our names? Well, we're WP's lawyers, and,
I see.
And who might you...
Dee Vasquez, the producer. Dee Vasquez, she's quite beautiful. Not really. She's not my type. Also, I can't figure out a voice for her, because another girl voice. I thought she said memes for a second. Memes! The DNA of the soul! The glass is frosted, I can't see outside. This far in October, the dimming daylight makes it feel like winter's coming. It looks like they were designing a set to use for the Steel Samurai show. They've got some figures for how much the set costs. Can't believe they spend that much money on these sets. Another old movie poster, The Singing Samurai, starring Jack Hammer. What the hell do samurais sing about? Chopping off heads?
Oh my god! That movie was the best! It's about a samurai who sings his way to fame and fortune. Mr. Hammer was a very accomplished singer, you know.
Singing Samurai stars... What's next? Ninja Ballet? Samurai Summer, starring Jack Hammer. This poster's quite old.
Wow, it's been years since I saw that show. It was one of those typical summer romance stories, but it was great.
A typical summer romance with a samurai on a horse. An old movie poster, Dynamite Samurai, starring Jack Hammer. I guess Mr. Hammer used to be quite the star. Table. This is where they had that meeting. There are documents and paper cups scattered around. Trash. Nothing here that could be a clue. Just some paper cups and crumpled documents. Yeah, wave it around until I find something without a check mark. It's usually my go-to once I think I've got everything. Day of the crime. I was wondering if you could tell me about the day of the murder. Ms. Vasquez?
Script.
Excuse me?
Script. I'm looking for a script.
Script?
The Steel Samurai, episode 13. I need it.
Script! Yeah, after playing Deep Rock Galactic earlier today.
Could we ask you a bit about the day of the murder?
I need to read it. We're getting nowhere fast. The Steel Samurai.
We'd really like to talk to you, to ask to you about the Steel Samurai.
Ms. Vasquez.
It's on TV every week. That's all I have to say about that. Nick, she's telling us to go watch TV. The nerve of her.
Hey, don't get mad at me.
Yeah, she's telling us to go watch TV. The nerve of her. She should just put the show on Netflix. Streaming services are just so much better anyway. Doesn't she know TV is dying?
About the director, Salmonella, was it? What exactly is his role here?
Perhaps I didn't make myself clear. I'm looking for a script. I can't be bothered with anything else. Nick!
Yeah, but then you feed the fires of the streaming wars. There's no winning. Yeah, that's true.
Are all people in the entertainment business this weird?
It's starting to look like it.
Nick, let's get out of here. Isn't there someplace else we have to check?
Yeah.
Wait.
Yes?
If you see Manila, give him this. Why do we have to do your errands? I don't think I like her.
Don't cry, she'll take it as a sign of weakness. Alright, we'll give it to him if we see him. Don't show weakness! Move. Leave. Go. Where's that disease of a man? That way. Move. Where... Studio... No, 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 no. There it is. I hate him. Here, I got this from the producer.
Huh? Bring me the script for episode 13. Episode 13, where did I put that one? I must have left it somewhere. Sweats. Uh-oh. My ass is pwned if I don't find it. It shakes.
Nick, it might be quicker to just look in all the places where he's likely to have been.
I agree. Oh, great. There's a bunch of snacks on the table. They must give these to the employees.
Hey, Nick!
What now?
The snacks. There was twice as much here before.
I ate them. They were past their expiration date anyway, Raffle.
She's biting her lip and staring at me with tears welling in her eyes. God, I have to just do it myself? This fucking bitch. Ah. I'm just gonna look everywhere until I find it. The drain where the fanboy came in. He didn't waste any time coming in either. Talk about cause and effect. Studio. Yeah, the security guard isn't around. Old bag? Old bag, that was her name. I doubt it would be around here. Studio 1, I guess I'll check first.
We're back at the scene of the crime. Let's find what we need and get out of here quick, Nick.
Okay. Oh, it's on the director's chair. Of course it is.
Hey, look, that's the chair the director sits in.
The director?
Maya, Maya, let's take a look around that chair for me, would you?
Remember that script the director was talking about? Didn't he say he'd left it somewhere?
Aha! Found it, Nick. The script.
Good work. Alright. And now we go back. Studio 2. Alright. Now fuck off. Here, we found it, your script. Ah. Script handed to D. Vasquez. You're not gonna talk to us? Quiet. I'm reading.
Just you hold on. What's the big idea? Who do you think you are anyway? And who do you even know we are?
Or do you even know who we are?
Powers lawyers. Right.
By the way, if I were you, I would have just given my best impression of Bayonetta. Oh. That would have been a good idea. Too bad I don't know her voice well, and probably can't do a good impression of her.
Am I a suspect? No, it's just, well, no, but... You wanted to know about the day of the murder. Yes, anything you could tell us would be a big help. You know there was a meeting here at noon.
Yes, with the director and the people from the network.
Correct. Now listen closely. Now listen carefully. It's like, hang on a minute, what was we are number one? That line just made me think of We Are Number One for some reason. This is gonna go down in history. Why did that make me think of We Are Number One? What?
Why does my brain do this to me?
None of the people in this trailer that afternoon went to Studio One. It was impossible for us to leave. Impossible? Why? The path was blocked.
The path? I'm assuming the tree? On the day of the murder, the path that leads here was blocked.
You saw Mr. Monkey on the way here, correct?
Mr. Monkey?
The monkey with the broken head.
Oh, right. That. What an original name.
Its head fell over in the wind on the day of the murder. They didn't start moving the head out of the way until after 3. It was after 4 by the time the path was unblocked. Capiche? Everyone in this trailer was stuck here until the path was cleared.
Technically speaking, you can just go around it in the woods, but whatever, video game logic. Also, this top-down view makes you really see how big the thing really is.
Stuck in this trailer, stuck until after 4. Hammer died at 2:30. Thus, none of us could have gone into Studio One. What? It's true. A crane came just after 3 to move the head. We called some people in to clear the way. I'm sure they'd corroborate my story.
But wait, what if the head fell over after 2:30? Then you could have gone to Studio One.
2:30, the time of death. Very well. Come. That's Mr. Monkey. When it wasn't broken, it announced the time in ooks. 1 ook per hour. Ook, 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 always with the ooking.
It is a monkey after all.
Check its head. The clock inside stopped when it broke. Nick, it stopped at 2:15.
2:15?
That's right. This path was blocked from 2:15 till after 4. Therefore, we're innocent.
Mr. Hammer died in Studio 1 at 2:30.
See? Goodbye. What do we do, Nick? There isn't anyone besides WP who could have killed Hammer. It's over. We're finished.
It sure doesn't look good. Guess we should head back to the office and plan our strategy. Okay, so, hang on a minute. Shush. Theory time. Theory time. Real murder weapon is actually this post here. That's why it's broken. So, he was killed here at the time, which is why he was able to have died at 2:30 with the path blocked. After the path was unblocked at 4, they then went back and moved his body over to Studio 1, where they then found his body later at 5. Does that make sense? it seems to make sense to me, because again, lack of blood shows me that the body was moved. So, like, he wasn't there when he died. He was not in Studio 1. So, it's possible that he was in Studio 2 with everyone else stuck, and then they killed him. The autopsy approximates the time of death, so him dying before 2:30 isn't super possible. No, I'm not saying that he died before 2:30. I'm saying he was stuck here with everyone else in the trailer, then they killed him at 2:30 after the path was blocked using the post. So he still died at 2:30. The autopsy report would still be 2:30, but he died here instead. So they could have got to him. They only moved his body after 4 once the path was unblocked. And then they found his body, supposedly found his body, at 5. So, yeah, Oh, hey, Garfield. I'm theory crafting. And I brought cheesecake. Oh, god damn it. I have cheesecake in the fridge, I think. Now I'm hungry. Can you share? I'm curious. Well, actually, no. They said to go to the office. Now what? We're fresh out of clues. Everyone's alibi is watertight. We don't even have any promising leads. Things are looking pretty grim. A little early for giving up, don't you think? Huh? Who is this? You've got one lead. Ah, right. I forgot she can do that. Mia, it's you. What took you so long? Sorry, Phoenix. Maya has trouble calling me unless she's really in trouble. Right. Oh, wait, I guess that means we're really in trouble. Sure, let me email it to you. But is it airtight? No. You see the sprite difference now, right? What do you mean the sprite difference? What, the fact that she's a completely different fucking person than Maya? What are you talking about? Of course that's where you would go. I'd say so. What did you mean? We have one lead. The boy, of course.
Yeah, I saw him. I saw everything.
What?
But no way am I telling you losers.
I don't know, he didn't sound... I don't know, he didn't sound like he was gonna help us at all. I'm sure you can find some way of bringing him over to your side. Either way, we should go back to the studios. That boy is our last hope, Phoenix. Thanks, now I'm more worried than I was before. Alright, fine, back to the studios. We're losers, disintegrating emoji. Good? You good? You good. Oh, actually, speaking of disintegrating emoji, you should see what it looks like when the game isn't being captured. Hang on a minute. Can I yeah, did you see that? Did you see the placeholder? I don't know if you saw the placeholder. But the placeholder, yeah, you did. Yeah. So that placeholder is what happens when it can't detect what game to capture. I love that. I completely customized that myself. I just have that disintegrating emoji picture in my computer files, so I was just like, fuck it, that's what it's gonna be. It's hilarious. What's wrong?
Whippersnapper.
He's been chasing that boy this whole time.
When I catch him,
Sounds like she hasn't had any luck catching him.
I got a hostage now, Whippersnapper.
A hostage? The fanboy. What happened to the boy?
If I see him again, I'll lay him flat.
My, what a violent old lady. Actually, I met with the director just now.
My heart, I don't feel so good.
Is she okay?
Before I go, I'd like to visit the place where poor Hammer died.
Right, she was saying she wanted to visit the studio where he died. The hostage. Windbag, more like winded bag. I didn't even notice the pun till now. Oh my god, that's too good. What's this about a hostage?
When that boy was running away, he dropped this and ran. He'll come back for this one.
It's kinda hard to understand her with all the huffing and puffing.
Phoenix, that hostage might be what we need. Cody might talk to us if we give him that.
Good idea. Miss Oldbag.
No! I'm catching that brat if it's the last thing I do.
Phoenix, do you have anything you might trade with her?
A trade, I wonder. Good question. Do I have anything?
Oh, hey, you want your key back?
Present. Miss Oldbag, I'm borrowing this just so you know.
Oh, okay. Just be sure to give it back.
She's not as demanding as when she's exhausted. She's gonna blow the studio down here with all the huffing puffing. It was powers. At least she's consistent. You good? You good? She's too busy catching her breath to tell me anything. And it's the same dialogue. Do I have anything to trade with her? The guide map? The stolen key. Oh.
Hey, that's a card. Studio 1?
Right, a card key to Studio 1.
I could visit poor Hammer. I'd like to visit. He died. I was his fan.
Lawyer badge. Right, I should have done that. Clearly, it's the solution to all our problems. You don't have your own card, Ms. Oldbag?
Studio 1 isn't my turf. You'll let me borrow it then?
If I give her the card key, then I won't be able to get into Studio 1. Yeah.
Why don't you let her borrow it, Phoenix?
I guess it can't hurt. Here you go, Ms. Oldbag. Card key lent.
Listen to me, Sonny. I don't like having debts to no whippersnappers. You take this and we're even, deal?
What's this? A Steel Samurai trading card?
That sneaky kid dropped it. I figure it's pretty important to him, though.
Thank you. I may have a use for this. This must be the hostage she was talking about. A trading card. Apparently these are really popular with kids these days.
Right, I'm off.
There she goes, hobbling off toward the studio. Alright, child, where are you? There you are. Hey! Hey, you! Wait a sec.
Phoenix, was that the boy?
Yeah, his name's Cody Hackins.
I think he ran into the dressing room.
The quiet. I hate the quiet. It's so stressful. It shouldn't be, but it is. He's sure to be in here somewhere. Found you. Damn it, he's getting away.
Come back! There, he's back. How did she... Hey there, would you mind helping us out? Please?
I'm Cody.
Hello, Cody. I'm Mia Fey. Nice to meet you.
Yo. And I'm Phoenix Wright.
Who asked?
Phoenix, you can take it from here.
I'm not so sure I'm qualified. Talk. Steel Samurai. The Steel Samurai is so cool, I think he's the bomb.
Ha! What would a lamer like you know about the Steel Samurai?
Hey, watch that attitude.
Phoenix, you really shouldn't yell at him like that. He's only a kid.
Yeah, don't yell like that. I'm only a kid.
So you know anything about what happened here? Could you tell me, please?
I don't know anything.
Looks like a little persuasion's necessary. Maybe a bribe. Cody, this look familiar.
Hey, my UR!
You are? Huh? That means ultra rare, doesn't it?
UR, you know, ultra rare. That card's really hard to get.
Yep, I knew it.
Man, for a grown-up, you sure are dumb.
I'll give you this, if you help me.
But that's my card. By offering me something I already own, you're in effect eschewing the very basis of our consumer society, namely the principle of fair trade. And for a grown-up, you sure are dumb.
What do they teach these kids in school these days? Quantum physics?
Whatever, I don't need that card.
Huh?
I got a double. Just keep it. It's yours.
What? After I went through all that trouble.
If you want to trade, find me a really rare card.
Really rare? You mean there's something rarer than ultra rare?
Ultra rare premium cards are way rarer than plain ultra rare cards, come on. Man, for a grown-up, you sure are dumb.
Premium rare? Why do I feel like we're talking about steaks? Does this kid actually want just a steak? Don't tell me, he really just actually wants some steak. Oh my god. Let's see, cola, candy, chips, gum. So normal. Look at this, spaghetti in a soda can. Spaghetti? Wouldn't just the sauce come out and the noodles all stay stuck inside? Best when slammed. I guess they want you to drink it in one gulp? Slamming spaghetti. Right. Spaghetti in a can is normal when it's not a fucking soda can. That must be the storage room. That's where they keep all the film equipment. It's like canned spaghetti. SpaghettiOs, you know, Chef Boyardee, that's a thing. But like a soda can? Why? It makes it a lot easier to go up hills. Where have I heard that line before? All the dialogue is gonna be different now that I have her with me, isn't it? Or at least a lot of it is. Yeah, wrong button. Why is it so quiet? I really want to take a break, but I have work to do. Still, it's kind of sad to see so many empty benches. Kind of like you threw a party and no one came. Already had that. Welcome. I wonder if the murderer will make this place famous, too. I see. There's a clock and a speaker in the monkey's head. It would usually tell the time by ooking. The clock has stopped at 2:15 now. Yeah, I can't go into Studio 1 if I remember correctly. Yeah. Light band for moving equipment, keep it in pretty good shape. Actually. An incinerator covered in soot, they must not use it. There's nothing left on the plates. Big 2, Studio 2. Wow, this place is a mess. It looks like it's been here for a while. I think it's part of some temporary fills. That's not for me to know. Not from now nor forever until the end of my days. I need a vacation. Yeah. Tell me about it. Oh, hi. What? Hello, what brings you here?
Oh, well, I had to arrange some stuff.
Yes?
The, girl with you. Doesn't she seem a little different? Like, is she even the same person as before?
Nope. She's the same as always.
Same as always. Okay, whatever you say.
Alright, the fanboy. Why is it so quiet? It keeps getting at me. Have you seen that boy since then?
Nope, you missed it though. The security lady was chasing around after the boy so fast I thought she'd collapse. Of course he got away in the end. Boy, was she mad.
Actually, we saw them. How's the old windbag doing?
She was squeezing donuts through her clenched fist back at the guard station.
Some people take their jobs a little too seriously. Are all the posters on the wall here, Mr. Hammer?
Yes, it's really a terrible loss for the studios.
But his popularity had been waning recently, right?
That's true. But then again, after what happened...
After what happened?
You mean you don't know about Hammer?
No, what?
I'm sorry. I shouldn't have said anything.
What happened? Wait, now you have to tell me. What happened with Mr. Hammer?
I'm sorry. I'm probably not the one who should tell you.
Uh-oh, why do I get the feeling something's being covered up here?
Probably because something is.
Another movie.
It's a samurai musical set in ancient Japan.
A samurai musical? Is that even a genre? Well, I'm impressed you know your stuff, Mia.
Oh my is a real fan. I just picked a little up.
I'm trying to read fast now. This I'm getting to a point where I just want to go.
This is one of Maya's favorite movies.
Maybe we should replace the poster in the office with this one.
That would be kind of sad.
The old movie poster. I guess Mr. Hammer used to be quite popular. Is there anything I can give her? Not from what I can tell. Time for me to continue running around like a chicken with my head cut off. Like, where do I go at this point? What do I do? Is it something weird like I go to the detention center or my office? Oh, it is. I guess Mr. Powers is in questioning.
Oh well. Let's try again another day, Phoenix.
Oh, never mind. And nothing here. If I talk to her, what to do? So what's the best thing to do from here?
We need to get to the studio and talk to that boy.
I already did. Any ideas who might have done this?
We don't have enough information to make a case yet.
Have I heard that phrase before? So that's where Maya got it from. That's not helpful. Employee area. There's a box of snacks on the table and some cans of soda. They're all empty. I'm glad Maya isn't here to see this. She'd be devastated.
Sorry? What was that about Maya?
Oh, nothing. Go back to the office and examine the movie poster? I thought oh. Mr. Powers' bag.
Now, Phoenix, it's not polite to look through other people's belongings.
Hey, don't look at me. Tell that to your sister. There's an array of cosmetics. According to Maya, that wig was used in some old TV show.
You don't know Samurai Boogie Woogie? You're even lamer than I thought.
Why does everybody but me know about that show?
Fine, I'll go back and examine that poster. It's not like it's gonna take that long anyway. Examine. Poster of an old movie Mia liked. Hey, what's the name of this movie?
That movie? Oh, I'd sure like to see that one again. It's, what was it again? Sorry, it's right on the tip of my tongue.
Let me guess, it's a suspense thriller?
My poor plant, it looks so sluggish. Have you been watering it properly, Phoenix?
Well, Maya has, actually. I think maybe she's giving it too much.
Oh, Maya. Sorry, Charlie.
The plant's name is Charlie? Yeah. Move. What do I need at this point to talk to this kid? Spear.
The Samurai Spear, that's totally cool. I wish I had one too.
This kid and Maya would get along great. You want to see the photo, kid?
Hey, it's the Steel Samurai. Huh? Why is he dragging his foot like that? Where do you get this anyway?
What was it? Yeah, he wanted a different card, right? Where would I even get something like that? Like, maybe I talked to her and she has something for it? I don't know. Literally my only thought. Do you know anything about this?
Hey, that's a Steel Samurai trading card. I collect those, actually. I'm one card away from a complete set.
A complete set?
Yeah, a set of one each card.
Huh.
Wait. That's it. That's the card I need. You don't know how long I've been looking for it.
Well, okay. I guess I was right on this.
I don't care what kind of girl you might think I am. I need that card. Please, I beg you. Please, trade with me.
Trade with you?
Yes, trade cards. Look, I'll even trade you an ultra rare premium card.
Trade me a... Huh?
Yes, it's a good deal for your ultra rare. Please. Phoenix, can't you see she's desperate?
Wait, what's everyone getting so excited about? Yes, trade it. I need that card. Okay.
Really? Thanks. Then this is for you.
And then there she goes.
Doesn't doing good things make you feel great?
Yeah, it does. And now I move all the way over to the other side and click the wrong button because I'm a fucking dumbass. And move all the way to the other side of the place. Literally the other far end. Ugh. Very valuable. See this card?
Yeah, so wait, that's it. That's the last ultra rare premium card I need. Come on, give it to me, please. You gotta give it to me.
Wow, I've never seen him so eager. Right, okay, how about a trade?
You're on. I'll give you a samurai spear and throw in an evil magistrate to boot.
No, not that kind of trade. I don't want cards, I want information.
Huh? You sure? Fine by me.
URP card given to Cody.
Okay, Phoenix, let's hear what he has to say.
If he knows something that could help us, we can have him take take the stand tomorrow. Steel Samurai. So, you like the Steel Samurai?
He's so cool.
I guess?
You're judging him by his looks. You have to look at his actions, at his life.
I'm being lectured on life by a grade schooler.
You like him too, don't you?
Oh, me? Yeah, I love the Steel Samurai.
So tell me what your favorite thing about the Steel Samurai is.
Will Power's acting. Well, I've never seen a full episode of that dumb show. Actually, I'm kind of a fan of Will Powers.
Whoa, that's totally hardcore.
You're calling me hardcore?
So what else do you like about him?
Don't tell me I have to keep this act up.
So tell me what your favorite thing about the Steel Samurai is.
Oh god, I'm gonna have to talk about all of them. Gotta think of something. I like it when he vanquishes his foes.
Yeah, wazam! The Steel Samurai always wins, always! Check this out, it's my fan album.
What the? It's all pictures of the Steel Samurai.
I go to every live performance.
The stupid publicity stunts where they beat each other up in public.
I always take a picture when the Steel Samurai lands the final blow. Wazam! I got 'em all. I never missed one. A perfect collection.
You see, there's a big difference between when this kid says stuff like Wazam or I need an ultra rare premium card versus when the director says that stuff. Because for this, he's a child. What do you expect? But the director? Really?
Check it out, my new digital camera.
Wow, that's very impressive. The newest model, isn't it?
You bet, lady. I just got it for my birthday. My album has a name. Want to hear it? The Steel Samurai, Path to Glory. The Steel Samurai always wins, always. Hey, if you want this, you can have it, lady.
Really? Are you sure?
Yeah, I took these with a digital camera. I got all the data at home, so I can always make another one.
Well, then I'm happy to accept. Thank you.
I guess we have this now. What's with people always giving stuff to Mia? What a life. What happened? You were here on the day of the incident, right?
Yeah.
Did you see anything unusual?
Cody. Cody, he needs to know because he's fighting for justice. Isn't that the Steel Samurai's motto? For great justice? You have to help us fight for great justice too.
I saw everything.
Well, we might get some useful information out of him yet. Now, tell me. Cody, I need to ask you something very important. What did you see on the day of the incident?
I got here that day around 2. I had to come in through the woods out back so the old lady wouldn't see me. I got kind of lost, though. I was in there for maybe a half hour or so. Then I finally got to the studio. After that...
What is it, Cody?
The Steel Samurai killed the bad guy. He used his samurai spear, just like always. One shot, one kill. It happened so fast I got scared. I went home after that.
I see. Must have been hard for you.
And you say those nice things, but it's so obvious you aren't speaking from the heart.
Right. Mia?
Yes?
I think we can say for sure this means the Steel Samurai did it.
True enough.
And the director has an alibi, so it wasn't him.
Indeed.
So, the only other person left who it could have been is Will Powers.
I have to admit it's kind of a shock. But if you put this boy on the witness stand, your client will be guilty for sure.
Let's not call him then.
I think that would be wise. Best to leave this one alone.
Not so fast, pal. Oh, Gumshoe!
I heard everything. This boy here's a key witness, and he's under police protection starting now. Come on, son. You got a rendezvous with me down at the
I can't read! I can't read!
You got a rendezvous with me down at the precinct.
No, I ain't going. Wah!
That didn't go so well. We're back to 0 leads. And now we have a serious handicap in court.
What are we gonna do, Mia? What does that mean? Pep? What? Did you just die? Did your brain lag?
I really need to be going. Don't worry, Phoenix. I'm sure you'll be fine.
Whoa. Come to the trial tomorrow, please. I need you there.
Phoenix, can I ask you something? Do you really believe that Mr. Powers is innocent?
I believe. Of course he is.
That's all I wanted to hear. Excellent. I'll see you in court then.
Great, thanks, Mia.
See you soon.
Okay, look, I'm going to be very completely honest right now. That one investigation was double the length of the rest of the chapter so far, and I was only planning on going up until 1 a.m. because I don't want to push myself that much. I'm so sorry. I promised. I really promised that I was going to do this whole chapter. But my god, I am exhausted. It's not even just that I was playing stuff earlier today either, because I was playing Deep Rock Galactic Cool earlier today. Sorry for not inviting you, Garfield. But it's just, oh god, I can't play for this long. But yeah, 1 a.m. is acceptable. Yeah, by the time we're done with the trial, it'd probably end up being like 2 a.m. Shush, game. Shush, shut up. Shush, go away. Title screen. Although I gotta say, music, title screen music, good. I like it. It's fine, I had a friend over. What do you mean? Oh, you mean not inviting you to play? Yeah. You were busy anyway. Yeah, fair enough. Also, Kula, well, actually, for both of you even, I can't play tomorrow because I'm back to work tomorrow. Yeah, my week-long vacation from work is gone. We're done. Yeah, big L. Hopefully that assignment that is supposedly gonna be, like, the game is all, oh, there's an assignment, a yearly assignment. It's gonna end by next year, but it was still available. Oh wait, no, tomorrow is a Monday, you're right. Hang on a minute. Hang on, yeah, you're right. No, yeah, I don't have work tomorrow. I completely forgot what day it was, huh? It's probably because it's past midnight, so I saw Monday, and then I said, oh, tomorrow's Tuesday, clearly. January 5th is when it ends, I think. Good to know. Unratio yourself. Yeah, unratio myself. But yeah, no, I can play tomorrow then, so we can get that assignment done. Yay, good to know. But anyway, that's a plan that we won't be streaming. And maybe your promotion too? Oh yeah, true, I can do that. Huh. Anyway, that's unrelated to this game. Okay, and on Wednesday, I'm not doing a deep dive on Wednesday. But yeah, all of that, that Deep Rock Galactic stuff has nothing to do with stream, so, yeah. Anyway, I'm gonna get going. It was fun. I just wish I could have done the whole chapter, but god, it's way longer than I expected. Anyway, I'll see y'all later. Next time we'll finish the chapter and maybe get started on chapter 4. Bye.